Oh, wow.
Oh my
We're
god.
really hitting the subscriptions tonight. Good evening, everybody. Quick Cats is back with your episode 4 of Keep on the Borderlands. And when we last left off, our party had just decided to take a short rest outside of the Caves of Chaos.
Chaos is my middle name. So, remind us, DM, we have... Who do we have with us? We have somebody with us, right? Did we take somebody?
Bunch of
We took prisoners.
knocked out goblins.
Goblins.
Knocked out and tied up goblins.
Yes.
We don't have them with us, though, like in sacks, right? I mean, they're gathered around on the floor around us, right?
Well, you left the caves to go
We tied
on a
them up
short
before we
rest
left.
in someplace safe. Because you don't want to get
Hey.
ambushed by a bunch of angry goblins while you're trying to rest.
Right. They were tied up, I believe. Shall we... I don't know. What do we want to do? Usher these goblins back to the keep?
And then come back for round 2. We still haven't found anything either while we were,
We found a
didn't get them.
tapestry.
We did.
Wasn't that one of the missing things?
We did find a tapestry, didn't we? Did we
Yeah, you
take
guys
the
found a
tapestry?
ring.
Right. I don't think we know what it was.
I
though,
Don't
right?
think you found the tapestry.
Yeah, we got the ring from the other cave. However, we don't have the tapestry as of yet.
Yeah.
Right.
See. I'm just going along with
Are
whatever.
we supposed to bring goblins back? I mean, if we bring them back, they'll be like, great, what do we do with them?
Well, because they wants to find who was responsible.
Oh, right. But
Or-
only the one,
For the
Yeah. I mean, it's
Well,
really
we did
hard
end up
to-
taking the entire orc clan into the
Yeah.
keep when
But
they
with the
only wanted the
goblins-
one.
I feel like we didn't go deep enough into the cave to find the tapestry.
Right.
Should we take back who we have now? Or
There's more caves too.
It-
We may
exactly.
wanna do that cave.
But were they actually guilty of anything? Like, we showed up and...
Well,
like...
They attacked us.
They did
attacked-
sick an ogre on you.
Yeah.
They did sick an ogre on us.
they're
Fair.
kind of a, ask permission later kind of people, ask forgiveness later.
Right. I don't know. I just showing up and being, all right, everybody, get in the paddy wagon.
Maybe we should talk.
Kind of makes us the man, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll. Who is there one goblin that sort of stands out, or a couple of goblins that stand out as sort of in charge?
Not really. None of them look like they're wearing, like special looking armor or carrying any like ornate looking weapons or anything. And also, the ones that aren't dead are very violently knocked the fuck out. So
Do
they're
any of
not
them have
coming back to
tapestry
consciousness
threads
anytime
on
soon.
So we kind of dragged them out by a rope.
Yeah, you tied them all up and then carried them all out in a big pile of goblin.
Well, now I
Bonk,
feel
bonk, bonk,
bad.
all the way down the stairs.
So maybe, I mean, if somebody can heal one of them, can we wake one up? Maybe.
I don't have any spells.
What are you, like level 2 or something?
Indeed. That very level.
Well, I mean, we did take a short rest. That was a whole hour, right?
Yeah, but I'm not a warlock.
Correct.
No, I'm saying how long could they possibly be knocked unconscious for?
1 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
And do we want to waste something like that? You know what I mean? Like, we have limited resources to heal each other.
Sure.
Yeah.
We should probably head back. You're right. We should probably gather them up and be like, all right. Tell the, sort out. Well, I mean, again, we take a bunch of goblin prisoners back. It's not clear why we have goblin prisoners. Not clear what the value of these prisoners are.
We only got a little bit of coin and some fake looking coins as well.
Was the ogre able to, like, exit from the cave that they kept it in?
Yeah, there was a front door.
It was just down like the hall.
So I feel like maybe we're the bad guys here.
Oh yes, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Maybe we should wait for them to wake up, not turn them over the keep for some sort of forced
What
labor.
if we secure them and like nearby somewhere, and then continue searching in the caves we were in for this tapestry?
Yeah, we can do
the
that.
The danger is we overextend ourselves and we don't have any healing. So
Yeah.
well, I don't have any healing, I guess.
If we simply make camp here.
I have cure wounds.
You also have
I
your
have
lay on
one-
hands healing.
Yeah, that's different from the mana pool. So I have cure wounds. I still have. And
We could
then
definitely-
Also, we're post Tasha's. If you have Channel Divinity, you can expend your Channel Divinity to refresh a spell slot. And then
I did that and used it to turn undead, and it didn't work. Last thing, remember?
I don't remember.
No? Oh, no, maybe not. No, I guess I didn't. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
So
But yes, I could channel Divinity to get a spell slot back.
Correct.
I'm just wondering if we can talk to them and sort of, mention that, we didn't really want to fight. We
came to get back the tapestry.
And maybe they'll talk to us. Since
Or
they're
we could-
tied up and they have no choice.
We could explore a little bit since we've got some time while they're all unconscious.
Yeah.
Go a little bit further in, and if we find the tapestry when we come back out, we could be like, hey, be cool next time.
Hey, dude, be cool.
Explain to them, economics.
so we have a limited amount of time that they'll still be asleep. We could take advantage of that. Look around a little more. Come back and check on them.
Just
We'll
take
put
them
them in
with you.
recovery position.
Throw them back on the floor unconscious again.
Yes.
We just put them back in the cave and pretend like we were never there.
Like nothing happened.
We were
Just push-
never here.
Just push him into a corner. Just be like, what corpse?
We
What
just-
body?
Found them like
Nothing.
this.
They're gonna go wake up their friends in bed that we killed.
Shh, he's napping.
Or we could put
Aw.
bloody daggers in their hands, and when they wake up, they'll be like, "Oh no, I killed my friend."
Why does
Oh,
my
God.
head hurt so bad?
Okay.
So we take a bad situation and turn it into a truly psychologically horrific one.
Meanwhile,
Sounds like
this
D&D.
just became the heist.
Yeah, let's
The
see if we can
witness
find
starts
that
getting
tapestry
deja vu.
quickly without having to use too much healing. And then if we can get back out with the tapestry before they wake up, then we can talk to them and be like, don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I was assuming that we had mostly.
Wasn't it in
Investigate
with?
the place.
Wasn't there a section that we hadn't explored though?
Yeah, like a whole other corner. Always.
Okay.
Always,
Well, let's
whatever.
go take a look at it. Because
All right.
Let's go to the film.
So I say we secure these folks just in case. I don't want them, I don't want to have any surprises if one of them wakes up early and we're just, knee deep in goblins.
So secure them how exactly? They're already tied up and unconscious.
Tie them to a tree.
So the one
Like, I
problem
want
with
something
that, if you tie them into a
secure.
tree and leave them unattended, some wolves could come by and eat them.
I was just about to say that.
Tie them
I
up
mean-
into a tree.
Oh, so you want to have a mass lynching? Great.
No.
You know,
Not
probably
like
the
that.
worst way to look at it. That's not what we meant at all.
Ken!
All right, listen. They're gonna be unconscious for a while. When they wake up, what are they gonna do? Right? Just maybe even untie
So
them.
let's take their weapons from them. Anything that looks like a weapon. I say remove any daggers, any kinds of little sticks, crossbows.
You said
I think
stick.
mostly they have scimitars and short bows and shields.
There we go. All right. They'll strip them of their weapons.
All right. Well, I would assume
Um,
we've already done that, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Just makes me feel a little better. I don't know. I don't like leaving them unattended, but
A
Yeah.
trust
pile of
me,
little
will.
fuckers with their weapons would be terrible.
Well, now they'll be defenseless when they get attacked by wolves.
Yes.
Well, let's maybe.
Are we bringing them back into the cave with us? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. I feel like we've been moving these guys around a lot.
This should not
Yeah, let's
take-
put them in the entrance to the cave.
I'm just imagining this like a moving company, like 2 people on either side of a person, just like, you lift
Right,
up
right.
more on your side. Up, no, up more.
Pivot.
They're completely unconscious, so we're dragging them around by a rope. Their heads just bouncing off the ground.
Why'd you tie them around by the neck? Every time we pull them, I feel like we're hurting them.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, well, let's stack them up like cordwood in the front of the entrance there, and out of the range of wolves, but not too far in. And then
All right.
Hey,
and then we'll just hope nobody takes pictures and calls it a war crime.
You've heard our holy man.
yeah.
What if we just put them back in the dining hall? Let's just put them back in the dining hall and surround them in tables. Okay, we'll take
Just,
away
yeah,
their weapons.
Make it look like they're asleep at the tables.
We'll
so
make
they're
it look like a slumber party. They made like a pillow fort. That's what's happening.
They're
Yeah.
like, whoa, this was really fun, but 5 of us are dead? What?
They'll think it's
Maybe-
rad, right?
Maybe even let's put
Do
them
we
in
know how to party or what?
beds. We can put them in their beds, and they're fine. It's okay. They're unconscious.
It'll
If they
be like
wake up, they'll
A story they
appreciate.
could tell their baby goblin children.
Yes. Yeah, I
Problem
fought
is,
this.
we haven't
people.
found their beds yet.
If you're
I
bad,
thought
they'll
these
come
people-
they'll come kill 5 of you and put the rest of you in your beds.
It hurt really bad, and then when I woke up, at least I had a nice pillow.
So maybe those guys just overdrank.
That's it. That's the story we're going with.
Yeah. So
Why are we planning how we lie to the goblins?
I know.
Why-
DM,
Hey, we
What is
tried
this our
sneaking in.
priority?
We
Oh,
tried
even
talking.
attempting to. I mean, I don't think that they'll even remotely be fooled by it. They're gonna wake up pissed, like, what the fuck?
we are
I would be.
dragging them back, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dragging them
So-
back, keeping them tied up.
Yeah,
So
they're now
quick-
here.
Question:
'Cause
Are we going to try to go down that hallway around the corner, or do we want to go back towards the entrance we first came in and try to go down that other corridor? So, like
You're
here.
talking about 17.
Gosh, I can't. Yeah,
versus-
17 or
Odd that they would
or-
paint that on the floor.
or
but-
west from 18.
yeah.
That's a really good question.
I feel like our orc guy came from right around the corner. So I kind of want to check out what's over there.
The ogre
Yeah,
came from.
We
in
could
here.
explore over here and over in
Yeah.
here.
The ogre was in 22. It
Yeah.
came from the room when it opened up.
Already.
Gotcha.
And-
Gotcha.
Yeah,
we never
it was
actually
the
looked
first
down
line of
this far
defense.
either.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe 17 first. That would be
It's
my
not
vote,
working.
but I'm
I'm
swayable.
kind of thinking 17.
All right then.
My little thing is not working.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. There we go. Can I grab it? There we go. I can grab it again. Okay, cool.
It's weird that my token isn't keeping up with my D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, mine is also being funky. Hang on.
Yeah, there you go. So, I got us into this mess through my chicanery and antics. I don't know if you guys want me to go first or not.
You still have the highest stealth out of all of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang
Yes.
at the back because I'm loud.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Clink,
Then
clink.
I shall sneak ahead and try
Hang
not
on.
to just walk into the midst of a bunch of goblins and start bossing them around.
Okay, so what I hear is you're gonna stealth. So don't roll stealth yet. I'll tell you when to make the roll.
That
Can
is
I give him guidance as well?
Sure.
Can I once
I'm giving
again?
him guidance.
Can I once again gaze of two minds?
I don't know. Can you?
The way I give him guidance is I go, okay, it's important that you be really quiet, and that's it.
Oh,
Don't be
That's
suspicious.
so
Don't be
insightful.
suspicious.
since you
It's just
said
guidance. It's not. It doesn't have to be like celestial. It's just guidance.
Proceeds to pull a cronk and starts dancing around while
Dark
humming a
Kronk.
theme song.
Doo-doo-doo.
Close cover before striking.
Pull the lever.
all right.
Wrong lever,
Um,
Kronk.
I will look around this corner. Oh, look. There's a hall.
Is that a door?
That is a door.
What does it say? Storage.
It is not marked.
I kind of wave you on because there's obviously nothing here, but I say, shh. And I approach the door.
I'd like to perception the area for traps as he's doing so.
I don't think you can do that because you can't like turn his head and feel around and all that stuff.
Well, just like looking straight forward. Can I look
Yeah,
at what's
so
in front of me?
Your passive perception will work, but you're not able to make a perception check using someone else's
I will
senses.
gladly accept my passive perception.
However, even though my perception is not great, I will look for traps as I
guidance.
approach the door.
Okay.
Is that
Does a 19 tell
perception
me
or
anything?
investigation?
An investigation is to like try and decipher something, try to get clues out of a book or figure something out, that kind of thing. Perception is to try to find something hidden. So if you
Yeah,
want to try to
listen
look
at
for
the door.
traps, that'll be perception.
What about listening at the door? What's that?
That's also perception.
Oof.
Don't
You
forget
don't find
the
any
plus
traps.
score.
How about a 19?
You also don't find any traps.
Hmm.
All right,
I suspect this
will-
may be untrapped.
I will approach the door and listen. Press my ear against it.
You don't hear anything. The door is very thick.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
That with two C's. Okay.
No, it's with 3 O's.
Oh.
Is that
Door.
oak? Sorry.
Talk.
I was talking about door, but yeah.
I'm still literally thinking of like wood breeds. So I was like, mahogany.
Mahogany. It's fun to say. Mahogany.
All right.
Effie Trinket, is
I-
that you?
I will.
Smell the door.
I don't know what to do without my comrades here, so I will.
All right. Well,
I'll get closer.
Sniff the door
I'm
twice.
currently blind and deaf.
I'll approach the corner and I'll poke my head around and I'll be like, Dartrog, what's it look like?
It looks like a door.
Hey guys, he found a door.
I can see that, yeah.
I can guide the witness into the hallway, or at least
Appreciate it.
blocking a little bit. So that
Don't
if
help
anything
her.
comes out the
She'll-
door,
She'll never learn to do it herself if you help her all the time.
I literally can't see or hear anything from my perspective.
just tied a little rope leash onto you like you have on toddlers.
You're literally
Oh, nice.
right around the corner. Just come around the corner. You don't have to
I'm
farsight.
very worried. My success
not
rate has not been
farsight.
good.
I'm still
It's
trying to
just-
be quiet, but I'm approaching. I'll come back up, Dartrog. Okay,
I'm being tactical.
All right. Hey guys,
she's rolling around back there.
it's a big thick
Surgical.
door, and I didn't want to just knock.
Push and see if it's open.
I will quietly push and see if the door opens.
Okay, now roll stealth.
Yay! I get to roll.
You quietly push the door and find that it is locked.
I used my legendary stealth, and the door's locked.
Nice.
So, is there a lock mechanism on the door that I can try to pick?
You mean a keyhole? Yes, there is a
Yes.
keyhole.
I will pull out my.
You can't just jam two words together like that. Make a new word. That's
There's lots of words you can jam in with hole. Okay, I will pull out my.
That's 3. You're fired.
Where's Ninja Meows when we need her?
From across the plains, a large cat paw covers Rigo's face.
Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
There.
Yes, I will pull out my trusty.
Could say, where's the spray bottle?
And I shall pick the lock. I'm going to use sleight of hand because it's the same thing.
I like the confidence. I shall pick the lock. Now, I'm going,
Well, maybe.
Hey, look at that. That's
The
pretty
lock.
This lock, super pickable. It's like pick me pickable.
Yes.
This lock is not like other locks.
good. God, every single one of those works with the name of your sex tape, but I'm not going to say that.
Thank you for not saying that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The lock slides open with a nice, loud but satisfying thunk.
I love that
Loud?
sound. I hate that sound, but I love that sound. All right,
Wow.
I shall open the door slowly and peek in to see if we have lots of monsters rushing at us.
Wow. Look at that.
When you open the door, from across the room on the other side, the hobgoblins here fire 2 warning shots which land directly in front of Dartrog. The 3 hobgoblins in the front have their swords drawn, and they immediately point back down the hallway.
So that went well.
Like
And
towards
close the door.
us?
Yeah, they point back down the hallway like as in get the fuck out of here, and close the door.
Okay. All right. I see what the issue is, I say through the door. We do seem like intruders, and you may interpret it that way, but we're actually really nice and we just want to talk.
The lock clicks
So-
shut.
Okay. So,
So
we
someone
tried to
comes
use the
into your
wrong-
house and like puts some silverware in their bag and shoots your
Knocks out all of
You're-
your little
you're-
cousins.
knocks out all your cousins, shoots your brother in the head, and he looks at you and he said, "I know how this looks, but I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I
help
mean-
you here."
Sounds like
been
one wild birthday party, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I've been
Except
to
the
a-
Somebody's
Keeper
beating up
would
like a
say.
pinata, like
Did the guildmaster say he
course.
was willing to front some money for purchasing the tapestry back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Total of 300 gold if you can return the tapestry and it's
And the goblin.
right.
So I'm saying,
Yeah.
so like I said, we're nice.
We're willing to trade.
We're willing to trade. Thank you for the tapestry that we think that you have in there. We're talking actual gold here that we're
Not that
willing
fake
to trade.
shit.
Not that.
You're pretty sure that the guildmaster told you the tapestry was stolen by goblins, not hobgoblins.
There's
Well. Oh.
there's only a handful of hobgoblins, right?
Hint, hint.
I would.
Oh.
I would like to go back into my own body, of course, but I will approach the door and give it a light knock. We're very sorry to disturb you. We just have some questions about a particular tapestry that we're trying to find. We're not here to do violence. We at least didn't want to come here to do violence. We would love to avoid that as much as possible.
Oh,
Our
she's
credibility
talking.
is.
Oh shit! And I run back here.
I feel like
I,
I should be up against the door just in case they open it and want to attack or something.
We looked through all the other stuff, right? You know.
Look at our
Not the other side.
So when the door opened and you saw what was inside, you saw that there were clearly some non-combatant types, a bunch of hobgoblin commoners, but the hobgoblins that were armed looked very different from the goblins that you've been fighting. They're like a full 6 feet tall. They're very strong and muscular. They look to be trained in some sort of military fashion. And you're pretty sure that if you open that door and try to screw with those hobgoblins, you're going to be outmatched.
Hey! I say down the hall.
Are they? What kind of outfit are they matching by any chance?
Yes. They're all wearing like what look like uniforms.
So kind of like the assassin, or not assassin, but kind of like those people at the guild. They were all like oddly matching, right?
They were
Is
wearing
that
a
just a me
uniform
thing?
too, but their uniforms are different.
Okay. Because I was like, is this a conspiracy? Like,
We're just here to
Uniforms are
talk.
pretty common.
Hey guys, they look military. Like maybe they're mercenaries. Maybe the keep. Maybe they'll be willing to make a deal with the keep for military stuff.
Well, I feel
Maybe.
like if we try and continue talking to them, that we're probably going to end up with a few arrows in our belly. So perhaps if we go and look in the other areas we haven't looked at, we might find the tapestry.
Well, maybe
Okay.
they can tell us where the tapestry is, and we don't have to.
yeah, we're trying to avoid conflict, but
Just saying, if we antagonize a room full of hobgoblins, we're going to have a room full of hobgoblins to do.
yeah.
And they are much stronger than anything you've fought so far. That much is obvious to you.
Okay.
And I'm not feeling all my spell slots, just they're not
Yeah.
back yet.
Did they not respond to me saying, "Hey, we're here to talk"?
They did not.
Did you say it in Hobgoblin?
She doesn't speak goblin.
Oh, that's a good
We can't hear
point.
you. Sorry, what?
I'm gonna. Oh, can we not hear?
Oh, we can hear you. I don't.
I
don't
just
think
couldn't
we
hear. I couldn't hear
can.
Anetja.
Gotcha. So yeah,
I pushed the
I
wrong
walk
button.
up. I walk up there and I say in Goblinese, okay, well we were gonna offer to hire you as mercenaries for the nearby keep, but if you're not wanting a job, then I guess we'll leave. And
Do we have that authority?
the guy loves us. He'll He'll
Could
be
also, kind of sublease some of this questing,
happy. He said
They
that
need
he
a
was-
job. I'm happily willing to part with a few coin for somebody else to carry the load.
He said that he was
And
looking
it
for help. Right? He was happy with.
Well, I imagine he may be amenable to the idea if it means that he has fewer potential thieves.
I'm just saying that perhaps we let that kettle boil a bit before we go and stir it.
You
I
know
don't
what?
think you stir a kettle. I don't
Well, the contents
know
of
a
the
lot about kitchenware.
No,
but I
you
don't
stir the
think
contents of the kettle, not you stir the soup which is in the kettle.
You put soup in a kettle?
Well, and laundry, and well, it's an all-purpose container.
You told me that was just for camping.
I thought kettles were the things that walk around in a field and say moo.
No, those are coos.
Coos. Oh, cattle.
The witness goes cross-eyed.
All right.
Yeah,
They're
Only-
on the-
fully now believing that there are 3 different creatures that go moo now. Kettles, coos, and cows. Fuck.
I don't know why you say it like that. A coo is a coo.
All right, I'm gonna start backing up and searching the other hallway.
Our
We're showing
resident paladin is tired of this conversation, and we shall leave these hobgoblins.
I don't know if they're gonna listen to us.
They
You're
obviously.
showing an Olympic commercial, like some protein drink, while we're doing this now, and it's like, well, sure, just rub it in our face that we're playing D&D while they're at the Olympics.
We have a copy of the signet. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
What if we left them like a wax seal of
I
the
was-
signet
I was about to say, leave them a note, and that's a
so
great
that they
idea.
could come back to the keep and get the job themselves if they really want it?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Look at
Yeah.
Fia go.
So the guildmaster is not in charge of the keep's defenses?
I mean, come on.
I understand that, but
He's-
still, the
he's
keep
the
I'm
money.
sure would appreciate.
He's the
I mean,
money.
they might have
Oh,
this way.
everything.
I mostly do blacksmithing, but I'm not sure how local government works and how it's funded or what the tariffs and taxes are. But I don't think that the guild, like if we were to promise to pay for mercenaries that for the keep, I'm not sure how they'd work the budget out on that.
Well, whatever.
Because
I
this
guess.
is what the Duchy of whatever, I can't remember. Your strange kingdom names down here.
Believe it or not, it's called Dookie, and that is the most hilarious thing in all of history.
Okay.
Well, this dookie of a place is I'm not sure with the laird how he funds it, if it's feudal or what the exact system of government is.
Well, with the guild, it's purely capitalistic, but
Anarcho-capitalistic?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Mercantilistic, I guess.
But we
Um,
could still leave them a note of some sort of amicable
Hey,
treaties between our groups. Maybe
Hey.
just explaining that we're here on a separate quest. We don't want to have any conflict with them.
do you like me? Yes or no? Sort of a thing.
Yes, do a backflip. No, check this box.
All right. Well, I think it would be most hilarious to leave it up to the witness to leave that note.
My
Oh
my
no.
gun was never so strong than when I was in 4th grade and doing exactly that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it make the most sense to write the note in a language that they're more inclined to understand?
Right? Did they
Fine.
speak common, or is it just Goblin?
We don't know. They haven't
Finish.
spoken. They just
All right.
pointed for us to leave.
We have a
Alright,
bugbear. The bugbear knows goblin.
I'll write
Yeah.
it in Goblin. Just witness, tell me what to write.
Dearest Hobgoblin.
Mhm. Check yes or no.
Anything you say, I'm all right. It's okay. Just
This
say
isn't
what
this
you-
isn't
like-
this isn't the witness. This is Fia. This is
Oh.
Fia having the problem with writing things.
Don't break character.
It is with a ferocious feeling of unity.
Gobble gob 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 gob.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe what it sounds like, but it means
That's what it looks like to me. I'm like,
And
How do people normally
Hmm.
start notes?
how do people normally?
dearest.
Rip.
Dearest?
Okay, try again.
Dearest?
Hello,
Dearest.
overpowered military hobgoblins.
Dearest
that's a bit strong.
overpowered military hobgoblins.
Yes.
Want to give them a compliment
Perfect.
sandwich.
So far,
That's what I've
so-
always been taught.
We are writing to you
We
from
think-
the anarcho-syndicist commune of the Keep on the Borderlands. Well, what are we writing?
We think you are pretty neat.
Wait,
And-
there's not a word for neat. And okay,
Nice,
cool. I'll use
cool, cool
Will you
horse.
go with me to the sock hop?
We would love to broker a treaty of peace between our groups in case we have to work side by side
I-
in the future.
So
I look
just,
at Dartrog and I go, just say money for mercenaries at the keep to help us with protection
just
of the
a-
entire region.
just a I'm going to add something about their whiskers being very bristly. They love that. Trust me on this. Okay. So
Yes.
witness the mercenary thing. Is that what
You
you're
can
going-
say that. I can't get away with saying things.
We think that perhaps it
We-
may mutually benefit
mutually.
both parties if
Money at the keep for mercenaries.
you were to consider seeking potential mercurial employment at the keep nearby.
Nearby. Okay.
The offer-
It's a little wordy for a hobgoblin note, but it'll work. It'll work. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Feel free to cut whatever you need in order for it to fit. The offer is extended with intent to make peace and avoid future conflicts. Thank you for your consideration. Love the keep on the Borderlands.
Love. That's
Okay.
I
It's
panicked!
a work of art. I'm telling you,
It's something.
it's gonna work.
I panicked!
I give the witness guidance while writing this.
I stick it in the crack between the two.
My guidance is less is more. That's my guidance.
It's a little wordy, but they'll get through it. They made TL too long didn't read thing, but it's okay. They'll get to the end and they'll get the
Maybe I'll get the main chunks of it.
gist. Yes.
Okay.
All right. let's go look over here to the west.
Yeah, let's look at the other parts of the.
I hope they
move
don't
on.
try to take advantage of us with some information that we're giving them.
Well, we didn't really give them much information other than, like, hey, here's a suggestion. You should go work at the keep.
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty
from what
sure
I
they
know
know
of
the
Hob-
keep's there.
I
From what
just
know
like
of
the closest-
hobgoblins, there's a fair chance that none of them can read.
The closest
Hey.
information that we gave them would have been about the tapestry, but they didn't seem interested in
I can
talking
see
to us
that.
about it.
Are you a hobgoblin or a bugbear?
No, I just saying, hobgoblins are actually they're pretty sharp.
Well, I mean, I'm a
If I
dwarf.
was saying all of that out
Certain
loud and any
opinions.
of them knew common, they heard the whole thing.
Compared to
Well,
like
from your experience, the goblins also spoke common.
But that door is really
Mm.
thick.
no, seriously though, hobgoblins like militarily they're like
But that was a thick door, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I
Sorry,
appreciate
I'll
it.
put myself in the
hobgoblins are
corner
just like
now.
on the other side of the door. God, these guys are fucking dorks.
Just appreciate good woodworking.
All of us rolling up on the door, just like.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey,
Door.
Bow, ticka, bow, bow.
we shot our shot. We missed.
So
That's
when we knocked on the door, I'm gonna stop there.
All right, who wants to go sneaking down this hallway?
I
Yep.
think I understand.
I'm like waiting at the corner just because I'm so loud and clinky with all my plate mail and whatnot. I'm worried to go first.
You're chained, don't you?
Wait, chainmail, yes.
It's a
Well,
It's a
plate mail would
plate-
be on top, technically.
it's a plate chainmail.
Those are
Yeah.
two very different things.
Plates and then the chain.
Plate mail is offers better protection, but it's also very expensive
And heavy.
and heavy.
As a 7-foot tall bugbear, I'm gonna hide behind the dwarf.
All right,
look.
stay behind me.
It's a dead
It's
end.
a dead end?
Well, I thought
Oh,
There's a right
I was
turn.
gonna say
and another light
I
turn.
think I see something. I'm gonna sneak up here.
Alright,
Look
I
around
mean,
the
I
corner.
Kadrin
quietly.
Kadrin is
I'm
not
hiding.
sneaking, right?
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
trying to be. I'm not trying to be loud. But I know that I'm not stealthy.
Okay, well, are you going to try and roll stealth or not?
I will try and roll stealth.
I'm gonna
Okay,
block this
Dartrog, Kadrin, I
hallway.
need stealth checks, please.
Ooh, that's not
Just a
good.
second. And stealth, you said.
With disadvantage because of your chainmail.
I have guidance. What is that? A D4?
That was like a long time ago.
Ah, wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it
hour
was
ago, it
far
was down the
beyond
hallway.
the duration of the guidance.
All right. It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
He's louder than I am.
Alright, so you poke your head around the corner, and what you see...
Another army of hobgoblins.
Boy.
Starting to get the idea that this adventure is made for a level 3 character, not level 2.
And you're pretty
Aha.
sure that the goblins heard you, because they're looking very intently at the corner that you're poking your head out of around.
They're like, he'll poke his head from right around there. There it is. Yep, there he is.
I will. Yeah, I'll say in Goblin. Hey, can we talk? We're not really here to fight. People keep attacking us, and we didn't really want that. We just want to talk. Nobody answered the cave entrance when we rang the doorbell. So
One of the goblins says, "Come out and show yourself."
you won't shoot me, right?
We're
'Cause I've
gonna
been
shoot
shot.
you if you don't come out and show yourself.
You can't shoot me if you can't. Okay. Ta-da! It's me. We're looking for maybe a tapestry that you might have that we're interested in procuring.
Oh no.
Oh,
Some of the goblins turn and mutter to each other. Psst, 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 psst.
Oh, look,
I forgot that
little
goblins have children.
After a little bit of time, one of the goblins in the front says, "The chieftain has it. We don't want any trouble. We have
Chieftain.
non-combatants here, elderly and children, sick and infirm."
Okay, so we're not interested in causing trouble with your non-combatants.
I put the 2 flasks of oil back in my pockets. Right. Not causing trouble. Got it.
Your chieftain, is this a goblin chieftain, or are
He is
you
a goblin, yes.
interesting?
Well, why wouldn't he be?
And out of character, I hate that I don't know this, but my father's name is Hardrog. Is that right?
It's your name, but with the D and G reversed. The first
Hardrock.
and last letters.
Gartrod.
So, what?
Gartrod.
Dartrod.
Gartrod.
Gartrod.
Think fish,
Reverse the
fish,
D and the G.
gar,
The D&D. Okay, sorry. When I
The
wrote
fish
it, I
gar
didn't have the name. I just
and
okay,
trod.
anyway. Is your chieftain named Gartrod, or have you heard of Gartrod?
They look at each other and they go, "Should we have?"
Okay, that's all I need to know. You guys are great. I would love to meet your chieftain so we can talk.
Our chieftain is not going to want to speak. If you have a conversation with him, it will not be amicable. Especially after what you did to the ogre.
Well, the ogre was a little rude, wasn't he? I mean, right, guys?
We
It
did
was a little
try to
much. It
stop
was
a
a
few
little much.
times.
Yeah,
Really.
it was a little much. I mean, if we could put him back together for you, we would. But he was kind of brusque, let's say.
You don't want to put an ogre back together.
Well, if the chief doesn't want to talk to us because of what we did to the ogre, perhaps he'd want to talk to us because of what we did to the ogre. Like, maybe we pissed him off because of what we did to the ogre, but maybe now he's also terrified because of what we did to the ogre, and we can use that to our advantage.
We are not going to
Where
stop
is
you
the
from
chieftain?
treating with the chief. We only ask
where
that you
is he
pass
exactly?
through here without disturbing any of our kin. Leave them alone. Leave them be. You are
Easy.
free to
Grant
pass.
us, do you grant us safe passage back out?
We're not going to stop you. Just don't assault our children and our elderly.
Oh, I'd never assault little ones.
So let me get this straight. You're saying, please don't kill us. Be nice and don't kill us. As we walk to your chieftain, knowing that your chieftain is going to try to kill us. Is that what I'm hearing? You're not going to help us at all. You're not going to give us you're
A
not gonna
glowing recommendation.
help us, or, yes, I mean,
We are only concerned with surviving the day. If you are able to subdue the chieftain, then we'll probably survive. If the chieftain kills all of you, we'll also probably survive.
So what happens to us is no consequence to them.
We just don't want to
Understood.
die here at the hands of some foreign invader.
Makes sense.
well, let me ask you this. You guys are here kind of cowering. There's some hobgoblins down the hall there. What's the deal with them?
We
They
have
didn't
a
seem-
non-aggression pact.
Non-aggression. But what do you know about them? Are they here for a purpose, or just...
They live here, just like we do.
They're tenants. And here we are trying to speak to the landlord.
I believe the hobgoblins have their own chieftain.
Well, I guess we'd better get on and talk to your chief.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Would you tell them that you have other comrades and that we also agree not to hurt them as we come through? They haven't seen us yet. Oh, I know they have. Okay, sorry. They're hiding in the back
so-
over here.
You said there were like sick and hungry ones here.
Yeah, a little bit. Some old people, stuff like that.
I think this kind of pulls at the witnesses' heartstrings a little bit. I have some rations that I can share with you, if you'd
We
like.
have a sufficient amount of food, but thank you.
Of course. It's not good to see a child go hungry.
I don't believe I used the word hungry. I believe I used sick and infirm, elderly.
Okay, well,
Yeah, but they always go to the early bird luncheon, so, they're never hungry.
Yeah, they're always asleep by 7 anyway.
stop trying to undermine my nice gesture. Damn it.
I mean, if you want to take all of the goblins out to the Golden Corral, that's up to you.
Oh, does the ice cream machine work?
Never.
Are you insinuating that
It
the
only
Golden
has
Corral
snozberry ice
serves
cream.
rations?
You know what snozberries taste like?
Snozzberries.
Berries? Well, if they don't, there's a problem.
Chicken.
All right. That's cool.
Chicken was the answer I was looking for.
Well, snozzberries don't taste like berries then, do they?
Not very much.
Not very much.
I assume they tell us which way to go, right? They're not gonna go, good luck figuring out the maze. We're not even gonna help
Yeah,
you
'cause
that
they don't
far.
want us
they
here,
point
right?
to this door.
Okay.
All right.
We ask what's up here, though. Like, is there anything up there we should be
Well,
worried
there's a
about?
storage room up there.
Is it a storage room for soldiers?
They just
Alright,
look at you
well.
funny.
God.
Okay.
I shall wait for my party to come so I don't get murdered immediately.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay near the back
Kinda
and around a corner.
face towards the front.
Actually, Terry, you are probably far more charismatic than I am, or maybe not far more, but
At least
Anyway.
when it comes to common and draconic.
maybe you knock on the door.
Well, if the goblins understood common, then there's a good chance the goblin chieftain will understand common. Right?
He'll understand. He may be more receptive to goblin though.
Well, we were told that he wouldn't be receptive, period, so is there any point in...
You make a really good point, but you're just assuming that we're going to go in there guns blazing. Maybe not.
Yeah. What about
We're kind of standing outside a door having a conversation about somebody, so maybe we
Yeah.
should move.
Nobody gets
Yeah.
to roll stealth this time for sure.
Let's
true, but I
knock.
meant like
I'm gonna
Now you're-
knock.
thaumaturgy?
I'm in the back, okay. I'm being quiet.
I'm
Or
gonna knock
is
and say in Goblin, we're here to parley.
Parley?
Parley?
Parlay.
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 At the mention of parlay and hearing foreign voices, you hear like the scraping of furniture being moved around, scraping against stone.
Oh, great. Now they're barricading
I think-
themselves in.
And in Goblin,
Yeah.
I'll say, I feel like you're doing that when you don't need to. We're really not here to fight. we really would just like to talk.
Is this door locked? Have we tried to open the door at all?
No. If you try to
You know-
open the door, let me know so I can back away.
I
When
mean,
you
they
say
already
that
know
you're-
we're here,
You're,
so
you're not here to fight. A goblin voice on the other side of the door says exactly what an invader would say.
well, that's exactly what a non-invader would say. Is
We
that-
haven't hurt any of your elderly or young out in your
We
great
even-
hall.
We even offered them food. For crying out loud.
Yeah, we're offering them our own supplies. We just want to get this one item and be out of your whiskers, literally.
Ooh. Good callback to the whiskers.
You hear what sounds like bows being drawn.
Would you maybe be interested in 200 gold pieces?
Yeah, we do.
You hear what sounds like bowstrings relaxing.
Because we are here to purchase a certain tapestry that you may have come into possession of.
Roll me a persuasion,
Who?
Dartrog, since you're doing the negotiating.
And I have given him guidance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can any of us help with this persuasion?
Do he need it?
I don't know that it's needed.
You
I
have
should
to say
probably-
this is not Baldur's Gate, okay? You have to say that you're using guidance before the check is made, before
Right.
the action happens, right? Before the persuasion actually goes. But 20 is pretty good. So what happens now is the door opens from one of the goblins moving to it and pulling it inward. It takes a minute because there's this kind of big wood sofa that they had, this bench dealie that they pushed in front of the door. And they kind of had, this one guy kind of had to drag it out by himself to open the door. And even then it only opens about halfway. And from the back, near the bed, one very well-armed and armored goblin says, 200 gold for this tapestry. Let's see the money.
Well, let's double check it's the right tapestry. Silver threaded?
It is, but let's see the money first.
Who was the one that grabbed it?
It was
Was it Dartrock? I think it was you.
Kev, I'm sorry, Kevlor? Yeah, Kadrin, sorry.
Oh,
Adrian?
me, yes.
Here. Yes. Do you have the money or the
Because
gold?
one of you has the
Uh,
sword, one of you has the gold.
how much money did I end up with? I don't think I do.
Like
One of us has the money.
250 gold pieces, 289.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. Terry wrote it down.
I like notes.
Well, if you wrote it down, that means you got it.
Oh,
That means
Oh!
that means you're the
I'm the one
banker in
carrying the
Monopoly.
purse. Huh.
You are the accountant.
I just
You are now
reached
officially
into-
the most responsible person in this group. Don't blow it.
Oh boy.
It means you can. It means you
It's a
can.
lot of
cheat, though.
clinking. A lot of clinking of coins and chainmail. I'm all counting it out as fast as I can. I'm trying.
Doing double
One.
entry accounting in a paladin book.
2,
Like-
3.
And would you call this a business expense or?
Right? So 200 gold pieces, correct?
So
Yes.
what are you going
Yeah,
to
don't
do
mark
with
it
this
off
gold?
yet.
How are you going to show it to them?
I'm going to try to count it out into another like little cloth or burlap, that I can.
Maybe just
Kinda put it
jingle it
into-
first and be like, it's right here, you know.
Yeah.
Or-
I don't want to count it all out, but at least like grab a few to kind of like jingle in a bag,
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't want to give them all because I don't want them to like take it before we've made the transaction.
oh, yeah, you can just shake the heavy coin purse and then pull out a handful of coins and let them kind of drop back into the bag.
You know me,
Yeah.
yeah. And a little tink tink tink. Oh, these?
At that point, the goblin points to the wall behind him on which this silver threaded tapestry is displayed, behind one of the curtains of the canopied bed, which he draws back.
Is that where he has business time? And by that I mean selling tapestries. Not the Flight of the Conchords song.
You know why? You know how we know that it's business time?
Business socks?
He's wearing his business socks. That's right.
He's wearing his business socks.
Oh man. Okay.
All right.
So any listeners out there, Flight of the Conchords, look it up. You kids will love it.
All right. I think that is a fair trade. How does everybody else feel, Artie?
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. If we can get out
If
here
you
without
roll
having
this
to
up,
kill.
I'll count this out for you, and we'll be on our way.
So,
And,
you have
need
to
you to sign
remember that
here
you're only
and
going to get
here.
150 gold out of this. It's 300 if you bring back the goblin who took the...
Yeah.
But this is 200 from the gold that we have picked up earlier.
Correct. I'm talking about your quest reward. You're going to get
Yeah.
150 if you bring
Yeah.
back the tapestry. You'll get
yeah,
300
you're right.
if you bring
You're
back
right.
the goblin boss.
we're
Hmm.
losing money on this deal.
Chieftain,
Yeah.
So we-
Chieftain, I will say that there may be some more benefit in this for you and your clan. The goblin that acquired that tapestry. Who would that be? Do you know?
The goblin
if
hops down off the canopied bed and brandishes his scimitar and says, "I led that raiding party."
all right. So the guildmaster in the keep is highly impressed with your skills. Yeah, I mean, you acquired this, and he couldn't stop you. And he would love to hire someone of your skills. The whole clan, obviously, but he would love to meet you and bargain for your
Who would
skill.
better?
I
We'd better
cannot
know how to
stress this
protect
enough.
things.
The guildmaster is not responsible for the keep's defenses or recruitment.
they don't know that.
I'm just saying.
Mercenary
goblins
work,
just-
Ken.
That
So this is a bluff, right?
well,
I'm gonna need a
so-
deception check.
Oh.
That's
A
fine.
little deceptive.
We're trying
Oh.
to lure somebody back under false pretenses for execution.
The goblin
We-
boss
we don't
spits
know.
on the ground.
They'll be killed per se.
Well, I mean,
They
you
didn't
know,
kill the
it
orcs.
was
Yeah.
it was worth a shot. The guildmaster also wanted to meet some orcs, and they are being employed, I assume, as we speak. So, but if you're not willing to come, I'm certainly not here to force that.
Wouldn't you prefer to see more gold?
Yeah, there's plenty more where this came from.
Yeah, what better way to guarantee an income of gold than to get an income?
The guildmaster
That's too much
is,
work. I'd rather rob someone else.
The
It's much
guildmaster
quicker.
is
Well,
flush
yeah, but
cash.
for some people you could do both.
Yeah, think
The
of your
goblin
elderly. They could be useful at the keep.
The
Earning
goblin
in-
chieftain is the one
The
who
keep?
led the raid.
We're not joining the keep. Is that what this is? Did you come to drag us away like those orcs?
What? We didn't
no.
drag them.
No, we're not.
They
That's
left
good.
here in ropes and chains.
They walked.
That was their choice. They surrendered, and therefore, that was their choice.
That is technically true. We only took the one in ropes and chains. The rest of them followed.
Yeah.
It is true too. Yes. How can you say we took them in ropes and chains when there was only one in ropes and chains?
The goblins all just kind of look at each other.
We took their chieftain in ropes and chains, and the rest followed. We're not even asking for the chieftain here. You're perfectly safe, chieftain.
The chieftain says, "You're not. You're in my house."
And are you
At that
going
point, this goblin
to-
comes over
okay.
here and tries to snatch the coin purse from Terry.
What an ass.
So this is gonna
Like,
be.
good luck with that.
So Terry, I'm gonna need an athletics.
Oh,
That'll be against the goblin's sleight of hand.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, why is it not showing up again? This is so
Did
frustrating.
you have your token selected?
It's literally select. I don't.
It's okay.
Terry
I can see
got a
the roll is
19.
Dude. Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay,
That's what I was like.
whoops. I rolled the wrong guy. It was supposed to be a goblin anyway that did that. But it's a fail anyway. This goblin runs up and tries to snatch the purse from you, and your hands are just too strong.
Yoink.
So now you find yourself face to face with a goblin. You both have your hands on a coin purse.
Excuse you?
Hey, chieftain, we're not here to take anyone. We were just trying to convince you to gain employment, but let's focus on the deal.
Yeah, well, I think the time for negotiation has now passed.
Yeah.
But
All right, let's murder every one of them.
now you're
give him a good-
talking.
Bonking.
Finally,
All right. Do I have
something I
one?
can understand.
Why didn't it?
I'm just saying that negotiating is emotionally draining for dwarves.
Two. I got 4 for mine.
I got a rock.
For whatever reason, my initiative is not going into.
It's okay, I put it in.
Yeah, I was just noticing that as well.
Huh.
Yeah. For some reason, my stuff isn't going from D&D Beyond over.
I
Dartrog's
was
still
able to-
waiting on your initiative roll.
Yeah, I keep clicking it.
I can see it. Oh no, that's a goblin. Never mind.
They look very similar.
Yeah.
Are you saying they all look alike? Come on.
Every time.
Kadrin, Witness, what are your dexterity scores?
D20 plus 3.
Well, I am. I don't know. 13.
10.
Okay,
So
that
that's
means
a-
Kadrin goes first.
That's a 9 for me. Why it's not coming through?
It's because I did a lot of line dancing as a wee dwarf.
I didn't do any actual movement of my legs until like 3 months ago.
It's always
Okay.
sad with you.
This goblin here in the front immediately takes his hand off of the coin purse,
Oh?
and as he's ducking and dodging back and forth, he pulls a shield off of his back and starts to use it to try and cover his face. Meanwhile,
He's dancing.
That darn dance dodge.
I pull out a wrench.
these two goblins are going to fire short bows. Woof. One misses Terry, one hits Dartrog for 5 piercing damage.
Eek.
It's no bueno.
The goblin boss is going to throw a javelin at Terry. Oh, that's a hit. That's another 5 piercing damage.
God. All right.
And these two goblin commoners are going to run into the corner and cower.
My people.
That brings it to Kadrin First Hammer.
Well, I am going to move up to here and try and get this guy off of the coin purse that's down here.
He's
with the shield up.
he's taken his hand off of the coin purse and drawn a shield.
So
and a
he's
scimitar.
disengaged.
No, he's not disengaged.
He's
Taken the
I-
dodge action.
Well,
He's dancing.
I then will searing flame him and say, "Get back, pansy!"
You mean Sacred Flame?
Yeah, Sacred Flame.
It's a dexterity save, right?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, he rolled an 11, so that's going to be 4 radiant damage.
And how badly does that hurt him? Like, if
He
I
looks
look at
pretty
him, is
bad.
he's-
He looks pretty beat up.
Yeah, and I look at the others after that, and I go, "How do you think we got here through your warriors? Do you really want to keep doing this?" And I'm attempting to intimidate them, or, end combat prematurely because we've got 2 cowering people. I'm trying to do the Jack Reacher move where it's like, it's 5 against 1. No, it's 3 against 1. Do that kind of thing.
You don't have an action left to make an intimidate check, but okay.
Okay, then that was for flavor.
Yes, it was.
Ending my turn. Ending my very flavorful turn.
Like a spicy ramen packet.
Flavor.
Which one? Which one's the chieftain?
The one that says Goblin Boss.
Yeah, we don't see that.
We don't
all
have
I
those
see is-
captions.
Oh!
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't-
right. Yeah, you're not supposed to see those.
So we can tell which
Well,
one looks
I'm gonna aim for the chieftain.
better dressed.
This one here.
I'm gonna
The one with the tie.
aim it.
I'm standing by the foot of the bed.
Boom with the top hat.
I'm gonna aim at him. I'm gonna miss.
And hit the bed. You, like, splinter one of the canopy posts, and, like, the canopy falls down from the top of the bed.
Can I roll intimidation?
I was gonna say you definitely scared the shit out of those last 2 in the corner.
Is it weird that they're all in this guy's bedroom? Are we interrupting something?
Kinda.
Maybe this was a different kind of business deal going on here.
Did
You
we
did
stumble
say
into our
when-
first harem?
Are they wearing business socks?
Hopefully they took the socks off first.
Okay, are you going to be doing anything
That
else?
will
in
be
your
my
turn?
turn. No, thank you. That will be on to Dartrug.
Well, the only way I can get sneak attack damage is this guy. I have disadvantage, so I will.
Why? Oh, right, he dodged.
Yeah. You scared me
forgot.
there. All right. Yeah, I'll attack him. Why not? Boom. Whoops, I did say disadvantage, didn't I?
Well, a 10 misses anyway.
Yep.
Also, shouldn't you
And
be
then-
using your short sword?
You're right, but
So that's the main hand.
the same attack. So, yeah, offhand, boom. Nope. I am feeble.
Dartrog
and I-
cannot buy a bucket. He tries twice, and he just can't draw a bead on this squirrely goblin.
Be right back.
That's it. That's my turn. I will.
Alright. So I still got this dodgy, dancy guy in front of me.
Correct.
Alright. It's time for a shove.
You want to shove him to the ground, or you want to shove him into the room?
I think I want to shove him to the ground. Yeah, to the ground. Happy birthday to the ground! Oh, why is
Okay,
that not
roll an athletics, please.
Only thing
My
is,
dad's not a phone.
He goes next, so it doesn't do much. Oops.
Well, he has to spend half of his movement to stand up.
And he uses. Yeah, that's true.
That's a 10, right? But you still shove the goblin to the ground because he's a shrimp.
Yeah. What? Okay. I don't know if I can do a bonus action at this point.
I don't think
I
you have any
can't.
bonus actions that are worthwhile at present.
Yeah, I don't have, not at the moment.
Level 2.
So
is
yeah,
fine.
I have the shield up and I I can't do anything else, so I'm going to just battle stance, be ready.
Okie dokie. That brings it back to the goblins. This one is going to stand up, the one that's been beaten on, and use its nimble escape feature to run around the corner.
Oh. Well, that was unexpected.
Meanwhile, another goblin is going to come up here, stand in the front, and start doing the wee-wee dance. At which point, the one goblin and the goblin boss are going to fire ranged weapons. That's your armor class is 18, right, Terry? Oof.
16.
No, it's 18. You got your shield up.
Oh, I got close to, yeah.
But that's a 19, and that's 8 piercing damage. That's maximum damage.
Oof.
This one, like, hits you right in the neck. Blood spurts
Oh.
out.
It's not looking good for me, guys.
Kadrin, your armor class is also 18, right? He's AFK, isn't he? But his armor class is 18. It's chain and shield. He's a cleric.
Yep.
So that is a miss. Bringing it to Kadrin, who is AFK. AF Kadrin.
He could let me go ahead of him, I guess. Oh no, I guess it would be the witness.
Would be the witness. We'll come back to Kadrin.
Skip over me entirely. Cool. All right. Well, I think you know what I'm gonna do.
Who are you going to target is the
Do you-
question.
Do you have anything that can like put him to sleep or something?
Nope. I'm gonna shoot the main guy again.
That's a hit. See some damage.
Nice.
A bolt of wild eldritch energy careens through the room, blows open the canopy, curtains again, as it blasts the goblin boss right in his chest through his armor.
Four eyes open up beneath my tool.
Okay, now we're going to retcon a little bit, and we're going to go back to Kadrin, who got skipped.
Ooh. Then I will look at the boss and searing flame him.
Alright, let's see some... Oh, that's a fail. Let's see some damage.
Hang on. Sacred flame. 6.
Okay, the goblin boss looks pretty banged up now.
Then, who do I hand it to now?
It'll
Dartrog?
be Dartrog.
Dartrog, finish him!
Alright, so nobody's helping me with sneak attack availability. Except
How do
for
I do
the
that?
guy that's
Oh, because I'd have to move up one, huh?
No. The guy that's dodging is sneak attackable, but nobody else is. So I guess I will just, since you guys are targeting the chieftain, I will throw a dagger at the chieftain.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
16.
That actually does not hit.
Oh, that hurts. All right. Well, in that case, do I have 2 daggers? I do have 2 daggers.
You do.
I will throw another dagger. My last.
Okay, this time, the goblin boss is going to switch places with the goblin commoner, and all of that damage hits the commoner instead, instantly killing it.
Oof. Well, he shouldn't have been so loyal to his boss.
I think he was cowering and he got yanked in as a human shield.
Well, as a goblin shield.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
A body
metaphorical
shield.
human shield.
Literally got bodied.
And I will step back for no particular reason and pass it on to our paladin, Terry.
This guy's still doing the dodge and weave thing in front of me.
Correct. You're down to what, 6 hit points now?
Yeah. I kind of want to just like heal myself a little bit, but yeah, because I'm not very good against the dodge dance. I hope y'all will forgive me.
Do what you gotta do.
All right,
That's what it's there for.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the lay on hands pool to restore. It looks like I have 5 hit points. What am I looking at here? I see. Okay.
I don't know if you've used any yet.
Confirm.
You should have 10 in total.
Yeah. I want to. Oh my god. Oh, I see how to use it now. Okay. I'm gonna use 5.
Okay.
Come on. How does this?
You just spend the 5 and then change your hit points.
Okay. That's what I was trying to do, but it won't let me click off. Cool beans. Whatever. I got it. 5 heal. Okay. I healed myself, and I'm gonna move up to help be more of like a defensive block in this hallway, and have my shield up to help, have a barrier at least. Yeah. That's all I really can do. If I could shove this guy out of the way, I would.
We can shove.
I'm
you
not.
have to take an action to do it, but
Yeah, and I'm out of. I don't believe I can do another action.
No.
Yeah. So.
One goblin short bow misses Kadrin.
I'm down here, dumbass.
He shrinks back into the corner. One goblin short bow is going to fire at Terry. That's a miss. The goblin in the back, the chieftain, is going to huck another javelin. That's also a miss.
I attempt to intercept it, Shaolin monk style.
And he gets shot in the face.
Yeah, it did work.
Right? It's like javelin
I
to
was
the
going to
hand.
say, how do you want to try and block this with a body part now?
No.
In any case, that brings it back to Kadrin.
Well, then I am going to look at the boss and go, "You coward!" and attempt to Sacred Flame him again.
So you know you can't deal subdual damage with ranged attacks or spells, right?
I can't deal what?
You cannot deal non-lethal damage.
Oh, are we trying to save this guy? He just killed his own person.
Well, you won't get the quest reward if you don't bring him back alive.
Oh, he's got to be alive.
Non-lethal.
All right, well, it looks like he passed anyway.
Yeah,
And,
he rolled a nat 20 on that one.
It occurs to me that I might kill him, and then we might really be out money, and I go, ooh, better not do that. Then I think I am going to... I'm going to move up to try and make a more appealing target than Terry, who's taking some damage, and end my turn. And I shall hand it to the witness.
I don't want to be the one to deal a finishing blow on this guy, because I will kill him.
Kill one of the
So
other damage dealers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now try shooting at one of the other guys. Because they're still gonna try to.
Actually, wait, hang on. He may be on range. No, he's in range. Great. Mindslayer.
Who?
Oh.
Who? Who are you mind slaying?
Himst.
The boss?
No. Himst.
Ah, got it. That's an int save. That is a horrible fail.
Wow.
You're like, nah, nah.
Goblins, not very intelligent.
So you see the goblin's skull deflates.
Yee.
From
Holy-
from his
Bunch of blood
perspective,
pours out his eye sockets.
my eyes are basically just melting his head down.
You're-
And ultimately, his skull becomes the size of a teacup.
Well, he's not dead. He's very close to dead, but he's not dead.
Well, yes, but he's got a brain locked in there, in a skull that is now the size of a teacup.
Yeah, and his ears are drooping.
Yeah.
Aw. They love their ears.
Goblins.
Who's the shrunken head guy on Beetlejuice?
And that will be my turn. I will pass it over to Dartrog.
Yay! So this guy is not the guy that took the tapestry, and he is the guy that is now I have advantage on, right?
No. Mind Sliver means they lose a d6 to their next saving throw before the end of their next
Right.
turn.
Oh, well that is
And I think it's only saving
I-
throws against spells also.
very disappointing. And this guy's dodging.
Correct.
Mhm.
All right, well I will.
It's a D4 from the
It's
next
only a d4.
saving throw. Sorry. Trying to be honest.
I would have asked you to post the spell literature.
It's
Literature.
fine. I will. Well, I don't have any more daggers, so I will step up and I will short sword the dancing fool. It's a disadvantage, right?
Correct. 10 won't do it.
Ugh, 25.
Well, it's- Never mind.
25 would have done it.
Wouldn't it be a flat roll?
How's that?
I may be getting confused. Never mind.
Okay.
That happens to me all the time.
And the bonus action attack. Ooh. Well, oh, doggone
One
it.
more time.
Disadvantage.
14 won't do it.
All right. I'll call his mother names and let that be the end of
You
my turn.
unleash an impressive assault. And it looks both times like your blows are going to land, and at the last second, he does something unexpected, twists and turns, puts his shield over his back to deflect the blow. Crazy
I-
I
stuff.
think Dartrog has
Somehow
finally
survived.
met his match.
I almost hit you twice.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. Not the goblins know what hand grenades are.
It's the worst thing you can yell in a battle at your opponent.
The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
While the goblins zip down and they're just rabbits.
1,
Run away!
4.
5,
Teresa!
3. Okay, Dartrog, unless you're going to be doing
Tide
anything
is
else, that's going to
right
bring it to
out.
Terry.
Harry
All right.
indeed.
Yes. And
Hey, let's kill these guys.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're definitely making me angry. All right.
You wouldn't like Terry when they're angry.
Mm-mm. Not with my special moon sword. No kidding.
That's an awful lot of spinning you're doing. They're gonna swing at you while you're doing what? Okay, that's okay.
All right.
Where'd the sparkles come from?
Moon
sword
ass whipping.
Are you in outer space now? Oh, how did that happen?
There's glitter everywhere. Who's gonna clean this up?
Are you a
Oh.
star?
If I hit with the Moontooth sword, I'm at disadvantage, right?
Your attack roll will be with disadvantage. It's +1, isn't it, though?
What about unarmed strike?
It's the same
That's
thing. It's an
+1.
attack roll.
Oh, okay. I have no other options at this point. I'm just gonna go for it. Moon touch sword. You know what time it is. I'm not gonna try to take him down, but at least try to give him a nice, solid bonk.
Bonk on the head tap.
I'll take that.
Okay, it's with disadvantage, so I need you to roll twice.
Ooh.
They're both 21s, and they both hit. Let's see some damage.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Is that with the...
It said +1 + 5 6. 1d8 + 5. 6 damage.
+5, does that mean you have a... Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, slashing. Well, they're both slashing. One of them's versatile.
Actually, I think the damage bonus is incorrect. It should be +3.
Oh, I see, I see. Do you want me to do that one instead?
No, it's fine. We'll worry about that in the future.
Okay.
You don't add your proficiency bonus to damage rolls.
Got it. So one is one-handed, the other one's two-handed, correct?
Right. But you
And I
see
was
how
doing
it's
that
a
one-handed.
D10 +3?
Yeah.
That should be a D8 +3. The javelin should be a D6 +2. Scimitar should be a D6 +2. Unarmed strike is just straight 3 points because it's 1 +2 from your strength.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway,
the unarmed strike looks fine, but the other ones are all messed up.
yeah, because you don't add your proficiency bonus to damage. In any
I'm
case,
just clicking the button. I'm not doing any math, mind
Yeah.
you.
I'm just gonna say, yeah,
I'm
we
not
just
doing any
pretend when Ken does that, we just pretend we understand. That's
God? Yeah. That's exactly what happened, yeah.
in any case, that goblin looks pretty banged up, but he's not dead quite yet, or unconscious.
God damn it!
I'm hoping I'm shaking the fear of Salune into him. You know?
These goblins are looking. All of them look really banged up. All except the one that's cowering in the corner on the couch.
Maybe they'll take it as a lesson.
Okay.
It's a civilian.
So the goblin in the front is going to continue doing the wee wee dance. One short bow is going to fire at Dartrog.
Oh.
The wee
What's your armor class?
That hits. 15.
So that's 7 piercing. One short bow at Kadrin. That's a crit.
Yeah, bring it.
Total 7 piercing damage.
He brought it.
You're not even looking, and this goblin just like shoots one right into your ear socket.
Ow.
And then
So-
one javelin at Terry. Oh, good God. These goblins are beast mode right now. That's 7 piercing damage.
Oh. Rude!
This one hits like in the same spot where you got hit last time and just rips the wound open.
Starts spitting blood.
And that brings it to Kadrin.
I am going to take the opportunity attack, and I am going to rush forward.
Okay, first things first. Oppie. Oh!
I hope he doesn't do 7 damage.
Oh!
Oh,
I fall
You had
into
to
a
say it.
sword, and I go down.
Wow.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Why is Kin rolling all the high numbers and we're rolling all the low numbers?
Thanks
Because
a lot,
it's
roll
rigged.
20.
You see, I don't know.
It's flicking wigged.
Okay, that's your turn, Kadrin.
Yeah, I'm
Witness.
just gonna lay here and hold the dungeon down with my face. So.
Oh, it's my
Witness,
turn. My God.
Yeah, sorry, witness. I would have said
That is
something,
what I meant by witness.
but I'm dead.
I didn't hear
Unconscious.
witness.
I should have said something, but I didn't.
Yeah, you were dying. Okay. This isn't great.
It is not ideal.
I think that I'm just gonna focus on killing any goblins that I can. I'll aim for the guy in front of Terry.
Okay, attack rolls against this target will have disadvantage.
It's a good thing I'm not doing an attack roll. Mind Sliver.
Okay, then that's an int save. That is a horrific fail, and this goblin bleeds out of its eye sockets and ears and dies.
Delightful. That will be my turn.
Okay, that brings him to Dartrog.
Yep.
Okay. Not the rogue's best situation, so
So cast a healing spell instead.
I can pull out I can pull out my short bow, right?
You could.
And I will target. Which one's the chieftain? He's
The one back on the bed.
Right here.
He's a shifty devil.
The one I was running towards.
I'll target the chieftain.
You cannot do, what do you call it, damage? Non-lethal damage with a ranged attack. Because you can't pull a punch with a weapon.
The chieftain didn't take the what you call it, right?
The what?
The
tapestry?
tapestry.
Yes.
Oh, he did.
The chieftain claimed...
He led the party.
Correct.
I thought it was another guy. I'm sorry. So I guess I'll do this guy down here.
Okay, well, a 24 hits, and that goblin is also now dead.
Well, he gets what he deserves. And I will duck behind here because I am hurting. And that'll be my turn.
Terry.
Yes. I'm gonna go up and try to heal our buddy. Move up here and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so that'll heal for a D8 plus your charisma modifier, which is 2.
Got a 6.
Yep.
At
We'll
least
mostly
get
close
him.
up the scimitar wound at Kadron's back.
Okay, good. Okay.
How much did that?
6.
Nice. I'll take it.
So you're up to 6.
Yeah, that way I still have some lay of hands to use later.
Okay, so Kadron, you're gonna go from being unconscious to being prone.
Okay. I'm blocking the hallway, correct? Nothing can get past me, or should I move up one?
If you stay there, nothing can get out of the room.
Okay, cool. That's what I want. Bottleneck them. All right, come at us, goblins. Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Okay, this goblin is gonna go over here and try and smack Kadron because he's prone. So this will be with advantage. 17 does not hit, however. The scimitar rakes against the back of Kadron's helmet. But Kadron really doesn't feel much.
Quite durable if you hit us in the armor, dummy.
The boss is going to throw another javelin at Terry. That's an 18. That's 5 piercing. Are you still conscious?
Who's conscious?
You.
Did I
You
get
took
hit?
another 5 damage.
Oh,
Are you still conscious?
no, I'm not.
Ah!
Failure, success, that's it. That's what I'm getting.
You know, not yet. That'll be on your turn. In any case, that'll bring it to Kadron.
Then I am... is the guy north of me still alive? Is that
Yes.
the boss?
He came up. No. The boss is over here by the bed.
Then I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And then I will swing my Warhammer at him.
Okay, let's see what you
Or
got.
sorry, my Morning Star at him.
You always
Sorry.
do that.
Well, it's right there.
13 won't do it. The chain wraps around the goblin's scimitar.
Okay, well, then I look at the witness and go, a little help?
I'm thinking this guy should have probably moved back in the corner. Well, that is if he didn't want to get my sword.
Oof.
Oh,
And his skull also deflates, leading him to die.
Cool. That will be my turn. Dartrog, on to you. Let's kill this fucker.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
do
the
this.
chieftain's still alive.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
barely.
Correct.
I have this little thing that lets me use a bonus action to dash. You know, I'm gonna run up here, throwing all care to the wind as I strike at the. I got it. I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm gonna strike at the chieftain with my short sword. Non-lethal. And miss
You
completely.
miss,
And
but the goblin swaps places anyway. Whoops.
I will
Whoops.
most likely now die.
So that was your main hand attack.
Well, I used a
Oh, you used the bonus
bonus
action
action
to
to
dash.
dash. Yeah, that was the last ditch effort for me.
Okay. Terry, you are unconscious. I need a death save.
I'm not seeing the buttons for this. I clicked on death save and now I have a whole menu.
I forget how that works. It's just a d20.
Okay, that's what I thought.
10 or above is a pass, below that is a fail. 1 counts as 2 fails, and a 20 brings you back to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Doesn't that Constitution help?
No.
It should.
Okay.
It probably should.
Annoying.
They may address that in 2.5, I wonder. Or in 5.5, whatever they're calling the 2024 release.
I'm trying to press D20 and it's asking to do it to everyone. I don't understand. Oh,
Yeah.
self. Here we go. Oh, I did 2 by accident. I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know how to do this game sometimes. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. The interface is a little bit goofy.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
try this one more time.
Just type /roll space 1d20.
Okay, 14.
I don't see it anywhere.
Okay. It said
She's doing it in D&D.
It's
Yeah.
in D&D Beyond.
I'm looking at D&D Beyond. I didn't see it.
Oh, really? It could be that it was
If you have
selected.
it set to self, then I think only
self.
you can see that.
Oh, okay. Okay, I did.
But I'll take your word for it. It's a 14.
Here we go. Oh, I got a better one this time.
No, that's a 9. That's worse.
Never mind.
The-
Oh, that's
14
right.
it is.
14 was better. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
We'll take the 14. That is 1 success, 1 stabilization success. Let's see. The goblin boss is going to try and hurl a javelin at... actually, no, he's not. He's going to move over here to this side of the bed and
How
try
many
and smack
javelins does that
Dartrog.
guy actually have?
Well, he has this.
Uh-oh.
That's
Bring
a
it
miss.
on. You can't
Second
hit
was
me.
disadvantage. Fortunately,
You don't
with
know
disadvantage.
me. Can't touch this.
Dun,
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 dun.
dun,
Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Back to Kadrin.
I will advance upon the goblin leader.
You're not
Look
gonna
back
heal
at
your
Terry.
paladin.
I will look back at Terry as I think about that and go, and then I will channel my divinity and go, Moradin, this vessel needs repair. And I will use my channel divinity to cast a cure wounds on Terry.
You would have used your channel divinity before the short rest to restore a spell slot, so it's just a spell slot. And you should have your channel divinity back because that refreshes on short rest.
So, Terry, you come up with 5 healing. And then I hand it to the witness.
You could still move. Just saying.
That's true, I can. And so now I'll move and block off the...
No, I like sneak attack.
So here's the funny thing. I don't have anything good for this situation.
Pick up a rock and throw it at him.
That would be a
Still
ranged
ranged
weapon
attack.
attack.
But whenever you gain a level, you might want to take some leveled spells. That would be good.
I did.
Yeah. If you're gonna
It's
be
just that
throwing
none of them
around
work.
Eldritch Blasts all the time, maybe you want to use Hex.
What is Hex going to help us with in
It
this?
deals an extra d6 damage on every Eldritch Blast.
It is necrotic.
Okay.
And I mean, no, I mean, sure, yeah, we're not trying to kill people. Sure,
I mean, when you're breaking it out.
it's nice to have.
Look, when you're in a fight,
I have Hex. I'm not
It's not
busting
gonna
it
be-
out during
yeah,
this
it's
fight.
Not gonna be good now.
Yeah.
Would have been useful like 3 rounds ago.
And I pull out my hex.
Fucking, I don't know. I'll spook him.
Oh.
what does that mean?
That means
Oh,
they
dear.
will suffer the frightened condition if they fail.
Yep. And this is on the goblin leader, the chieftain. So he basically sees my face with all of the openings and the black eyes peering out at him, and he starts to feel like this itchiness in his own face, as if he's starting to get eyes there as well. And he's getting the sudden urge to itch.
Oh no, he's got
And it freaks him out.
Is that what he sounded like? Is that what goblins sound like? Oh my
That one did.
Another 2 set of eyes opens up.
I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of eye patches for the witness.
Well, she has that eye patch that looks like just a regular eye patch on the outside but covers all of them.
It's all over both sides of the face. It's
Just
It's
flaps
everywhere.
everywhere.
Oh, that's me.
Yep, their turn. Sorry.
Okay, so short sword, non-lethal to the leader. Boom.
Okay, the goblin boss
23.
is going to do this and swap places
Oh my goodness.
with this commoner here who is going to get... Is it dead or unconscious?
Unconscious.
He's unconscious. I already said non-lethal.
Now,
Okay.
do I get an attack of opportunity because he switches places?
No.
All right.
That's forced movement.
But he's not forcing them. So I'm not attacking the
doesn't
commoner. I'm
matter.
attacking him. All right.
All right, so bonus action. I have 3 hit points, so I'm going to run. Hey, that's what a rogue would do, right?
So you're going to use a bonus action to disengage? Is that what I'm hearing?
Disengage, yes.
Okay. That's going to bring it to Terry.
All right. And now I've got 5 hit points, right?
Correct.
Am I still prone or no?
You are prone.
I have to take an action
You have
get
to
up.
use half of your movement to stand up, so you still have 15 feet left. Which is just the amount of movement that you need to get close to that goblin.
All right. I'm gonna crawl to my knees, get up, and my last little bit of strength to get in close to do a last swing if I can. Can I move and swing?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's only 15 feet. Yeah.
Correct. All right, see what you got.
It's not gonna be great.
Show
Not
me
with that
what
attitude.
you got.
An 11 won't do it.
Ah! I still try to, like, intimidate with my shouting and whatnot. Like, haven't you had enough?
It's a valid question.
And I pass the reins over, hopefully just keeping the shield up, but also ready to just, like, shove somebody back down if I have to. We're in the home stretch. Come on, guys, I believe in us!
This goblin is terrified, and therefore, because it is frightened, it has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls. So, as this goblin tries to rally itself against Terry's onslaught with its multi-attack, both of these attacks are going to be with disadvantage. Ooh, a 21 still hits.
Ugh.
Nice.
Oh,
Damn
come
it.
on.
Bonk.
I'm not enjoying this.
This is terrible dog shit luck.
Lucky hit.
But also, because the goblin is frightened, the goblin cannot move closer and cannot attack Kadrin.
But I'm still out.
For the moment.
I'm uncalm again.
And so I will move up to where is he?
Let
Yeah.
me just move the unconscious goblin out of the way.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna stand on top of the body of this goblin and finally be tall enough to swing at this other goblin, even though they're very short too, with my Morning Star, non-lethal. Oh, come on.
Oh. Have you hit
Not enough.
yet?
Nope.
I mean, if you count hitting a healing spell.
Well, I mean, it's not nothing.
Yeah.
Hit something.
It's not all about
Some
hitting
of
that.
these goblins out of the way.
Whoa,
I mean,
these
it actually literally is, but
goblin bodies are just sliding all over the floor.
let the goblin bodies slide all over the floor was their first attempt at the lyric, but I'm glad that they spent some time and really worked on it.
There's just enough blood in this area. We got to put up a wet floor sign,
Right.
even out in the hall, because I'm bleeding out here too. So
Wet corpses. Warning.
Hopefully
Wet
when
corpses.
bloody.
Go, witness. Not sure what you can do. Go.
Just run up and punch him.
Yeah. I feel like he only has a few hit points left, right? The chieftain at this
Or
point?
maybe you can run over to Terry and administer a healing potion or something.
There you go.
yeah,
Oh yeah, who was the healing potions?
You see a healing potion hanging off of my belt.
I have a healing potion with me.
But also,
So-
that's 35 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, but you just have to throw
No.
it.
Yeah, you
I was
have
right
to,
here.
right?
Baldur's Gate 3, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, I miscounted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't make it. Since I can't make it, can I instead intimidate him by just
He's already frightened. I don't see what good it's gonna do, but you can try.
Oh.
He just starts crying. What do you say to him?
I don't think I say anything. I think I'm just like another set of eyes pops open on my face.
The Twilight
He's just-
Air. Just
Stop it!
The blood is starting. It's gotten to the point where like it looks less red and it looks more like black ichor. It's just very unsettling.
Gross.
Is that how you get your hair so dark?
Maybe she's born with it.
Okay, that
that'll
brings it to
that'll be my
Dartrog.
turn.
Hop over here. Aha! And short sword him.
Finish it.
Yay! Non-lethal.
Non-lethally?
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
You didn't say non-lethal, so you kill it.
He's instantly dead.
I said it after. The rules
No,
say
I know. I'm
say
just
it
kidding.
after.
We're just bragging on ya.
Whoop, whoop, no, he's not dead. He's unconscious.
Yes, the flat of my sword has made him unconscious.
His pants are quite a bit
All right.
wetter than they were when we first
Defense
entered the
man.
room.
Is anybody down? Terry, are you still down?
Terry is unconscious.
All right, I will pour my healing potion into her mouth.
Actually,
2d4
yeah.
plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, so that would be 2d4,
So Terry, you heal for 6.
And that's why me and the witness got the healing potions.
Correct.
All right. Well, these guys were uncooperative, to say the least.
Oh, aye.
I like wake up and like. So how about that tapestry?
Well,
Yeah.
it's
It's
ours
clearly
now.
hanging over there on the wall.
We got it now. We didn't even have to pay them 200 gold, the idiots.
I think I would have
we-
preferred to pay them at this point.
We tried to
Well,
do it.
Looking
the
at
nice way.
looking at all the blood, I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I've got loose teeth.
I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu, except it happened different this time.
It is exactly the same, only completely different.
That's Boujade.
So,
All right, everybody. We've been
J'avais
going
do?
pretty strong here for about 2 hours. Let's say we take a break, huh?
Oh, aye.
Okay, everybody. That's it is now 7:59 on the West Coast here. That's about 10 p.m. for all of you East Coasters. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
The country's
If I can
bigger than
find
that.
this
It's 11.
stupid button.
uh,
Greetings, everybody. We are back, and the heroes have finally beaten the goblin boss, and now are deciding what to do with him.
We tried negotiating.
They wouldn't listen.
Say we wear him like a backpack, take the tapestry, and head back to the keep.
Yeah, I'm sick of caves for tonight, to be honest.
Are you going
to search
the room?
Yeah, we should
Fine,
probably
we'll
search
look
the room.
around.
Yeah,
I
you
just
should
feel like
search
this,
the room, search the bodies, and all that kind of thing. Don't miss anything.
Loot that body!
Okay, the bodies don't really have a whole lot. However, there is a nightstand next to the bowl, or a nightstand next to the bed with a pewter bowl on it, which holds 273 silver pieces and 321 copper pieces.
How much
So it's
copper?
like this change bowl.
321 and 273 silver.
Okay.
Bingo! It's a bunch of quarters
That's about
and pennies.
30 gold, a little more.
This might be all of the wealth that the tribe has. Who knows?
You know what? They tried to kill us. So,
Yeah, but not the old people and the children in the other room.
well, you know, pick a better.
Oh, here we go. Now we start rationalizing. We really don't want witnesses, do we?
You don't want me here?
Oh, sorry. Good
We,
meeting you.
we... What,
They have
we
a-
mean...
you know,
What are they gonna do with gold? It's not like they're going to town for a night out.
Yeah, can we finally go check out that locked room, or will they have problems with us going into their storage?
What locked room? The
Probably
one with the
just-
Or I guess not
hobgoblins?
locked, but
storage
that
room?
storage room. Would that be socially not cool? I don't know. I just feel like we had to fight for our lives back there.
I feel like in this situation, we're getting the money, we're taking the guy back, and we're also getting a little bit extra if we're stealing from the bowl.
True.
Sure, yeah.
And the tapestry, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we look around, we find a few things, look under the bed, check for trapdoors and whatnot. Then I guess we are ready to head back.
Shall I? Well, I'm not very good at this. Shall the witness look for anything that we may have missed?
The passive 19 perception doesn't turn up any secret doors, hidden rooms,
All right.
stashes under the bed, etc. No traps, no whatever.
Lots of cobwebs in one corner.
So after tying up the leader, I will throw him over my shoulder. And let's go, dudes.
I'll roll up
And
the
do that.
tapestry and throw it on my pack.
Okay.
I would like to transport the unconscious goblin to the room full of...
Unconscious goblins.
Well, they're not that room. That's a little too far. The room full of conscious but civilian goblins.
And what are you doing with the goblin boss?
He's
Oh,
on my shoulder, tied up.
Okay.
Artrog has him.
All right. As you pass through the common chamber here, the one with all the goblins in it, the goblins down below aren't actually in this hallway. I just kind of moved them there so you could move through the room. They're all still in the common room, just kind of huddled up in corners and whatnot. But as you move through this room, all of the goblins say, "What are you doing with our leader? Where are you taking him?"
You stole the tapestry. We're taking him back to the keep.
Then
What
we're
you
all
gonna
going
do
with
about it?
you. We go where he goes.
Oh my goodness. You guys do.
Okay. This reminds
Alright.
me of Deja Vu.
This is like
Well,
deja
we
vu.
won't, we're not trying to kill him. You're just merely taking him in. You're welcome to follow. We can't stop
You know,
you.
you've got to bring all the unconscious ones in the other room, though.
We're
We're not
leaving
carrying
them
him.
behind. And so they get like a like a cart, like a wheelbarrow, and just pile all the unconscious
Right.
goblins into it and start pushing the cart.
Hey, it looks like we have ourselves a caravan.
Got ourselves a convoy.
Oh my goodness. Convoy.
Driving through the night. Convoy.
Did you see the movie? The made-for-TV
Yes, I
movie?
did.
Oh,
I saw that movie.
This is the time that, had great movies on TV like Damnation Alley.
So are we going to gather the other goblins, or are we
You have already.
leaving them? Okay. The ones that
We've
were
got a pile of
in the
goblins on the
previous
cart.
fight? I guess they're all coming.
You got an entire clan of goblins in tow.
Just
The
mop
leader
all
and about
together.
half of them unconscious.
All right.
You know, we could make this our own goblin clan. Just saying.
I wouldn't
Why?
even know how to
It's a
do that.
goblin clan.
I mean,
What are you gonna do? Marry all the women, Dartrog?
from my experience, you kind of, well, yeah, that's a good point. You don't want to be mean to them and stuff.
Is Goblinoid
Oh, never
Society polyamorous?
Forget I said anything. Forget I said anything.
Genghis Khan sure was.
I think even I've got his DNA.
A little bit in everyone, just like the Irish. No.
Dartrog wants to
Somebody
be
started
like
moving
Genghis
the...
Khan.
I did. Sorry, I started moving it.
But then you stopped, so I'm just gonna move us all the way back.
Yes, thank you. I wasn't sure what was happening.
We stopped for lunch.
Oh, yeah. There were berries.
Some bread and berries and
Yeah.
hard
Yes.
cheeses that we got from earlier.
There was a bird that the
Witness had a
witness didn't
pop-up.
recognize, so everybody else had to explain it to them before they freaked out.
All right.
All right.
When you approach the...
It's gonna kill us.
What?
Carry on.
When you
Carry
approach the
on.
drawbridge from at the front of the keep, you get the same rigmarole. They lower the drawbridge. Everyone is very wary of a huge clan of goblins coming through the doors, regardless of the fact that most of the warriors seem just about completely subdued. You go in to sign in, and the same thing happens. There are leers and jeers.
And I just pull out my sword just a little bit, and make eyes at everybody.
Okay.
Like, what say you?
Terry,
I would
roll me
also,
an
like-
intimidate.
I would
Yeah, I
also
will.
like to glare at anybody who tries to speak up.
Okay, anybody who wants to do that, go ahead and roll an intimidate.
I'm more passive.
Rude.
I'm just going to.
That was rude. Wow. That was a fail on my part. That was a 6.
I'm just covered in blood.
I saw. So Terry, you try to draw your sword and you hit a door, and then the witness kind of look around and you realize you're looking at the wrong way. But Dartrog, being about 7 feet tall, just kind of cracks his knuckles and everyone slams their windows shut.
Is this music
Yeah,
from Skyrim?
keep your hands to yourself.
No, this is like a old classic.
I know the
piece.
composer.
Gustav
It's-
Holst, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
Centuries old, this piece.
But I think it was used in the first Star Wars films. No.
Negative.
No. Oh wow. Okay.
No, but I think
sounds like it
John
would.
Williams, I think, kind of took a lot of...
Yeah. It was like it feels very A New Hope to me.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels like we should be attacking the Death Star, right?
Yeah, Holt's the planets. It's I think this is Grand God of War.
Oh. Okay. Okay. It's in the same vein,
Yeah.
celestial and shit.
Okay, when you make your way in and you scare off all of the leerers and jeerers, all of those who are wary of goblin kind entering the keep. The bailiff approaches you from his tower and says, "We're gonna need to get all of these goblins into the upper keep, into the and he
Goblin
kind of says
storage?
it under his breath, the prison area, for processing."
Processing?
And
Wait.
why is that?
What have they
We-
done?
Well, you brought us a bunch of potential hostiles here. We can't just
Oh,
let them run
Well,
amok
they're
at
not-
the moment.
They're not actively hostile. You're just going to arrest them before they've done anything?
This is more for their protection. We can see they don't have any weapons. But you saw what the
It's more like-
people here, what their reaction was. We've got to keep them separate for now.
Yeah.
That
Like-
is actually understandable.
Will they be treated
Standard
fairly,
refugee.
though? We tried our hardest not to have conflict.
At that point,
Yeah.
the bailiff kind of leans over to Terry and points at one of the towers that looks over the gatehouse. And you can see up on top of this tower, two of the archers, humans, have been replaced by orcs. And the bailiff says to all of you, that really depends on the goblins and how they conduct themselves from this point.
I
Understood.
see.
Okay.
So the orcs were amenable and
They were rewarded.
absorbed into their yes.
Yeah, they're rewarded with jobs. I understand that.
I will turn around to the goblins and explain. You know, be personable, be agreeable, and you will be rewarded as such in goblinoid.
now we're giving them career fair.
The goblin just looks up at you and says back in common, "We can understand what they're saying."
We have had
I'm-
full conversations in common with these guys.
Do we speak very slowly in common to them? Do you
It depends how much of an
understand?
asshole you want to be.
And I reply in Goblin. Exactly. Don't be an asshole. I'm trying to be cool to you.
I'm trying to be the cool guy that speaks another language. Don't fuck this for me.
Give me at least one reason to have picked this race. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, in any case, a mess of guards
Stealth.
come and they kind of line the front and the back of the goblin caravan. They lead you through the city to the inner keep Bailey and then up into the inner keep. Inside the inner keep, inside the upper keep, there are essentially like a mess of soldiers there. Normally they're training, but now they're all just kind of at parade rest, watching the goblins come in. And they put them up here somewhere in like a holding area. The only the front door is kind of like closed. Nothing is locked. The goblins are offered food and water, and a medic attends to the wounded.
Should we hail the guildmaster, or do we need to bring the chieftain to the guildmaster?
Well, you're gonna
Can
have
we
to
hail
deal
for
with
the guildmaster? Yeah, can we hail
Guildmaster's-
for the guildmaster?
Guildmaster
We
is
did-
at the guild hall.
Okay.
So you're gonna
Okay.
have to
We-
go back
we-
there if that's what you want to do.
I don't think we did that with the orc,
We didn't.
but we
The
still got
Castellan
the
came out
orc.
for that.
Yeah.
Well, the Castellan handled the orc chieftain and earned the tribe's respect. You
Mhm.
you got your reward from the guildmaster for the ring because he sent a page to send you the gold.
Okay, so we
So-
don't see that here, so I guess we got to take
So
them,
we-
right?
Yeah, so could we take the chieftain, I guess, with us?
I don't think they're going to
I
allow
mean-
that.
Hmm.
Chieftain is,
Hmm.
first of all, very unconscious still, and secondly,
Well-
has to stay with his tribe in order to keep
Well,
them
tell-
from getting nervous and unruly.
Why-
about this.
That's why I was
Tell him
asking
where
if
he
we could
is.
have somebody go get the guildmaster for us, so that like, is that
Something
possible?
tells
If you can get a page,
that by
then
now, the guildmaster knows that the goblin chieftain is here.
okay, yeah. Because I was like,
'Cause they're
that's,
well informed.
that'd be a big commotion for somebody to miss. Like,
That nosy bitch.
All right, well, let's go see the guild master.
I still have the
Okay.
tapestry, so.
All right, you go to see the guild master. You enter the guild hall. It's just like it
There's
was
your
before.
tapestry.
Okay, the black cloaked guards, they let you up the stairs. The guild master says, I heard that you brought the goblin chieftain back. I'm gonna have to go and question him at some point, but it appears I owe you 300 gold.
Yes, indeedly. And he refused our attempts to trade for it, so I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Yeah. What? Shut up, man. What are you doing?
He was difficult, but we made it work.
He was difficult. Thank you. Witness?
Yes.
We made it work. Yeah, we knocked the shit out of it.
We beat his
That's
ass.
adventurer for making it
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You know, we did it. We used all of our capabilities. We tried negotiating, and ultimately, we kicked his ass.
So, Guildmaster, I'm curious. There is, strangely enough, a whole clan, I suppose, or a war party of hobgoblins in that same cave. Hey, are you interested in them? Is this
Not in the slightest. I really don't want to incur the wrath of hobgoblins. Who knows what their numbers are and their strength.
We could
I
reasonably
see.
guess what that was.
That's probably, that's a full-fledged warband.
It is, and I'm curious as to why they even exist, but that is not that's above my pay grade.
We should head back to the inn maybe and grab some Z's. Pet the dog we saved.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
that dog we saved.
But also,
Spot.
think about some of the next things we've got coming up. We still haven't found that hat, have we?
No, we have not. We have
do
to
have
track
the
down the
ring.
kobolds.
Yes.
I was wondering, would you mind if I hold that ring?
I don't see why
How about
not.
you get the fuck away from my ring before I make an imprint of it in your face?
I think this is supposed to be. I think we've moved out of the guild hall and we're speaking amongst each other, right? And
That's
you're
not-
asking for the copy of
maybe-
the ring, right?
At that point,
Yeah.
some of the guards start coming up the stairs.
What?
Oh, this is the Guildmaster's ring. Yes, of course.
We'll be going back to the inn now. Thank you very much for your time and for the money.
Especially the money.
No. I think we have exhausted any possibility of doing anything. Here's your ring. What's the reward for this?
What? No, we already gave him the ring.
Yeah, I already gave him the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then what's he doing guards for?
No,
You're
no,
talking
he was
about-
kidding.
Because you're
Let me-
talking about
hey, can
grabbing
I
his
just see
ring.
your ring?
Oh, I didn't mean that at all.
No,
Sorry.
you didn't, did you?
No.
I'll
No,
send word if I need you. Good day, adventurers.
Thank you.
Okay.
Be short about it.
Okay, then.
Gonna see if you wanted to party tonight, but that's okay.
What's Dartrog trying to do here?
Is this guy party or what?
Are you flirting with me?
Does Artrog know what he's trying to do? That's the question.
Does Dartrog know Mahadi? It's a callback to our Descended to Avernus campaign. And you're gonna have to excuse me here for a minute. I gotta open a window.
Ken farted. So we have turned in. The, wait, remind me. We turned in the goblin and the tapestry, and that gave us 300, right?
Yes.
What did we get for the ring?
250
The ring.
because we got
Uh,
we got the ring and the person responsible. So
And if we
Or
find
I'm
a
like
cool
rewriting
hat,
all
that's
of the
another
things right now.
the
The
scholar or the assistant or whatever has a hat that's his favorite hat.
Yeah, and then there's also a possible expedition from a priest. I might look into. Who knows?
So we got 550 from this, right? For the tapestry and the ring and the goblin.
correct.
Yeah,
Not
and then we have
including
the other stuff
additional-
that we found.
That's
On our
that's,
quest.
that's not bad. So I'm planning to go Arcane Trickster. So I think maybe the hat might be cool. But if we want to return it for the reward, that's fine.
We don't have the hat yet. We never found it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if we get it.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
I think regardless of whether or not we choose to keep it or give it back, we're still putting ourselves in the situation where we have to find it first. So
That
Yeah.
is absolutely true.
Step 1. Find the damn thing.
No, let's plan for after we find it and then try to find it.
But that's like spending money for a lottery ticket that you haven't even bought yet.
Which is what I do every other week.
Okay.
buying a house before the loan is approved.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
Oh,
Oh god.
I don't know why people always make Alanis Morissette references in my campaigns, but it's a thing that happened with my other when I play tested Keep on the Borderlands.
Maybe you're just that kind of DM, Ken. Maybe it's you.
Well, I'm here to remind you.
It's also made in musical
No.
theater.
All right, so I'm hearing that you guys want to take a long rest now and replenish all of your spell slots and hit points and all that good stuff.
And pet that dog!
Okay, you pet,
Can't pet that dog.
Oh,
you pet the dog, you pet the cat, you have a nice hearty meal, have a couple
There's
of
a
drinks.
cat.
Yes, there's a
course there
squishy,
is.
sleepy old cat who likes to sleep on the bar.
squishy.
What's his name?
Squishy.
That's on the nose, but okay.
I love it.
Wow, that sounds like such a spur of the moment kind of name. It suits him so well.
Yes, and?
Oi, squishy, off the counter. You're getting hair in my beef stew.
Meow.
And in my poo stew.
Cats are favored by Saloon.
Cats and wolves.
Of course.
As a matter of fact, among the patrons of the tavern that evening, you find an off-duty orc
Off duty.
who is also
Nice.
petting the dog.
Hi, hello there. How have you settled in? Talking to the orc, of course.
It's been a period of adjustment. The dog looks up and goes, "You're telling me."
Holy shit, a talking dog.
Dogs.
No, I'm kidding.
It's the punchline to that old joke. For the two
I love
horses are
that-
talking.
That's when I like look at my drink, look at the dog, look at the drink again.
I love that everyone immediately interpreted it that way. Knowing full well, that's probably not it, but
Adrian, I think Terry's on the orc.
Well, I think she's a grown paladin. She can do whatever she likes.
We're all working. This isn't exactly the career path I thought I would, follow when I was a youngling.
Why? You never thought you'd put on plate armor or chain in your case?
I honestly thought I would just live off the land and farm like my parents had. I never imagined
Farms.
myself fighting goblins and befriending orcs.
What'd your dog grow?
He
What'd you
said,
grow?
what did your dad grow?
Oh, various things. You know, it's just whatever was needed and whatever was in season, you know.
Aye.
Your
Everyone has to lend a hand.
Potatoes.
your
Yeah.
parents
Winter
were
meow.
Oil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
Put them in a stew.
Potatoes.
Toes.
your parents were human or
Tiefling.
Do you see her horns?
As myself, I'm not a cursed one like some may claim their heritages.
there you go. See, somebody that knows about tieflings.
I'm purebred full through. I believe that we're descended from Saloon. They say she had horns bigger than mine. It would be amazing if I got to see her in person. If only I could be so lucky.
I've not heard that, but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Well,
You-
I've heard some people have seen her.
With horns?
Yes, walking naked across a lake in full moonlight, blessing the land wherever she went. They swear it, and I believe them. I mean, I've seen wilder things in my time. A god walking on this earth would not surprise me.
I can honestly say that is something I would really like to see.
Myself included.
I'm a
You-
cleric of Moradin, but he's more practical than, naked walking on water kind of thing.
He wears pants.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's
You
nice to
seem
be
to have-
connected with the earth. Free, if you will. You know, why not have a full moon on a full moon?
Oh, I see what you did there with the...
Waka waka.
Got it.
Waiting for that, yeah.
So this whole time the
Well,
orc's been like wanted to
The witness has been in a similar position, just like, oh cool. Yeah, that's it. Bill.
Just, we're completely awkward the whole time.
Y'all just wait a minute. I'm learning about this naked saloon person.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I turned to the orc. So I'm sorry. You were saying?
Oh,
Your
I
savior.
was totally
back to
enthralled
me
by
then.
this talk of a naked goddess.
Me too. Kind of high five him.
You seem to have a lot of respect for Saloon and some other feelings as well. But aren't you scared
Of what?
of what they can do? Of people who would use Saloon to hurt others?
Oh, like Shar? Huh, and her followers? Yeah, the true evil there. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Shadowheart?
Ooh.
I'm like, I got something for you, mate.
You think you're all that? Shadowheart?
hmm It's all about
Witness.
standing in the light. All truths are revealed in her moonlight.
I think what our paladin's saying is that your understanding of deities are it may need to be, I don't know, fixed a little.
The
Nice.
orc whispers. I believe
no,
your
no.
word is the word
Witness.
you're looking for is tempered.
Tempered.
Is it-
Yes.
Is
Well,
it,
no,
is
I
it
said
broken?
fixed. I said what I said.
No, he's right. Tempered's a good word for that.
Well, is it broken or?
Well, I mean, look. I am certainly no cleric. I'm no churchgoer. I'll let the holy people answer this.
I believe that she would bless anyone who would follow her ways and bring more into her fold. I mean,
And
I was brought in and everybody else shunned me, so why shouldn't I do the same in her honor? I would be rewarded, wouldn't I?
I lean over to Terry and I'm like, her idea of blessing is like torture and stuff.
Yes. Well, imagine like a warm hug from a good friend. That all over. That's what it feels like to have a goddess's love upon you.
The witness starts sobbing.
Oh no! Oh, I
don't know what's happening, but
The
I'm
orc
going to have
says,
another drink.
We too
for
practice a
everyone."
lot of torture as a result of our worship of our gods. Well, perhaps we're not so different.
Yeah, Kadrin, let's get some drinks.
Yeah,
we'll
I'll bring some back for the table. Can you help me?
Yeah,
Dartrog?
yeah.
Maybe give them some alone time.
I
Maybe the witness could witness something.
what?
Nothing.
I have only ever had negative experiences with my god. I lost an entire lifetime because someone decided that there had to be someone to see with his eyes. And it had to be me.
Oh dear. Sincerest apologies that your life has been so troubled. And surely that's not... I can't imagine a good god or goddess would let their followers be hurt like that. I can assure you there's nothing but love and well, acceptance under Saloon. She welcomes everyone and anyone. Really. I'm not asking you to come and worship in the temple with me, but if you need any services, we're happy to oblige, myself included. Her words have always comforted me.
Thank you.
Here's my pamphlet.
Take my card!
Jack,
At that
Right?
point, the orc chimes in and says, followers of Grumsh are required to ritually remove one of their eyes as part of our practice.
Oh.
awesome. That's fucking metal.
We come back and say, "Hey, we got beer."
Yeah, here you go.
Hey, this doesn't seem like. Hey, orc guy, come on, let's go get some more beer.
I put 3 shots down in front of the witness. Trust me.
What? What?
I want those.
Okay. Alright.
You're feeding our witness.
If anyone deserves to forget for a little bit, it's you.
Yes,
I-
bottoms up.
Okay.
I find a good wine helps drown out the misery of the past.
Y'all are gonna turn the witness into an alcoholic, I swear to God.
It's
So the
all
question is, do you take
gambling and
the shots?
alcohol.
I'm a dwarf, and that actually doesn't mean anything to me.
The witness is human, or at least was. And is very
just
anemic
start with
as
one.
well.
So
Just read it all
as they're talking
Yeah, we're not
about like
We're not handing you a spoon of black tar heroin.
So,
Yes, but
I should
consider the
order a
witness
stew.
has very thin blood.
as they're talking, and I take the orc over to the bar. I'm like, so what's up, man?
Well, your paladin was asking me how how life has been here, and there's really been a period of adjustment. It's been really strange. Where I'm from, our tribe and the neighboring tribe, all of us orcs, we all value strength above all else. We believe that it is strength which makes all other values possible. And so we live our lives idolizing the warriors in our clan, wanting to be better warriors all the time, striving to be better warriors. And coming here and living here and watching people live in peace, people live their entire lives without picking up a sword or an axe. It's, on one hand it's sort of mind-boggling, but then on the other it's very relaxing. Not have to worry every day about being murdered by your rivals or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a certain appeal to it, I agree.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I grew up. I mean, you see me, you know what I am, and I
You're not wearing your disguise?
That's a good question.
You're in the keep. I assume you're probably wearing your disguise.
Yeah. I forgot. I kind of pull it down. So you see what I am, and I pull it back up.
There was a tribe of your kind in the caves.
Why?
I was hoping to ask that. I heard of a particular bugbear that I'm looking for.
Unfortunately, I don't know any of them by name.
I see. And where would this tribe be?
Oh, they're in one of the caves.
Oh, you don't know which one.
I'm pretty sure you could probably follow the bugbear tracks to that cave.
You would think so. You really, really
Yeah. That's what we said.
It was you that snorted earlier. I was trying to figure that out.
Anyway. So it's amazing, isn't it, that these people live without like constant fear and need to prove their strength and stuff. It's
They're well protected. There's many warriors here, a vast castle, great defenses. And yet most people here don't try to defend themselves with force of arms every day. They pick up trades, to make themselves enough money that they can feed themselves and their families.
they depend on the structure around them. It's almost like, I don't know, for me it's almost like you wanna defend them so that they can live their lives.
What's really interesting to me is that as a result of people specializing in things other than warfare, there's all of these things that we don't have tons of, works of art, and it's very interesting.
Indeed. Yeah, it allows for people to really branch out and specialize, and like you said, yeah.
I've not heard orcs expand on, economic specialization, but yes, that is a very astute observation.
I think, as a result of us moving here, there is a lost form of orc poetry that I think is probably going to resurface now.
Really? I am.
Would you like to do some of it for us now?
I don't know anything about it.
No, please.
But before too long, you may come across a book of orc poems.
Killer, you ass.
Really?
Guilty. Yes, guilty.
Where do you have any clue as to where a book of orc poems would be?
Probably not written as of yet.
Yeah.
If I was going to be a real ass, I would have said, "Could you recite 3 of them now?"
Backwards while standing on your head.
Open mic night at the tavern.
Exactly.
What you're saying is there's no chance of a side quest.
Orc poems. Maybe I'll write one just because you guys have been so interested in it.
We're after art.
Well, I
This one's
agree with
called
you.
"Make That Orc's Booty Clap."
And this one's called This Door Be Thick.
Yes,
That's an oak door.
with,
that door is
Oh.
thick.
with 3
Fuck.
Remember you, mahogany, because you are guarding my keep.
well, I buy
Where's the
the
Lonely Island when you need them?
by the Orcan ale, and we partake while talking about orc poetry. I don't know.
He gladly hoists the flagon and sips the ale.
Like Vogon poetry.
What a cute
Probably
date.
it can't be
shifts
that
back.
bad. Goodness.
The camera shifts back to the religious talk back in.
Yeah, it's at the other end of the bar.
So I was saying, if you go out at midnight over a still lake in the clear sky under full moon, they say that you too can witness the loon if you are pious enough as well. Also, I believe it helps to also be in the nude to fully accept her blessings. I haven't experienced it myself, but one of these full moons, I shall see her, and I will be
Y'all are-
blessed.
Y'all are so. It's so good that Darthrog isn't hearing this.
So she's just out at any lake?
I mean, I believe she only goes where she's needed. I heard she blesses those of the forest, and she's very keen on werefolk. Mostly wolves, but I heard she's also sweet on others as well, who will turn to her and help her fight against Shar. Basically, if you fight in her honor, she'll bless you. She doesn't care what creed you come from. I mean, that's how I was taken in. Most of my compatriots were human or else.
What about motive?
How so?
You could say that you're fighting in her honor if you're attacking someone who happens to be her enemy. But if the circumstance is that you're attacking somebody not because they're her enemy, but because they're your enemy, and it's just convenient for you to get the blessing of a goddess, would that not bear some distinction?
I would like to think that her and my motivations are one, but there have been some instances where my own bloodlust has unfortunately taken control. I am guilty of a short temper when I am personally provoked. Not something I'm proud of, but you see, I can get quite fiery, and, well, I'm not used to being bested in a fight, but these circumstances have changed my worldview. And I imagine it will continue to change, but again, I really do believe that I'm lined with her. I couldn't possibly be acting for my own benefit. That would... No, I couldn't do that.
Is there something wrong if you are? I mean, I don't know the motive of Vought, and according to everyone I've ever known who worships them, they could wish destruction upon the entire universe. A silent, unfeeling, unexperiencing nothing, where the only one who gets to be is them. Or they could be something completely different. I have no way of knowing. But my siblings and I made the choice to leave because we knew... Whisper Cajun First Hammer. Sorry.
Yeah, put the slash through that way.
I had to. Um, we knew that if we stayed, many of us would not last much longer. So even if it possibly went against the will of Vought, we had to act in our own self-interest. And we're all still alive now, about as free as we've ever been. We don't know where the remainder of the heralds may lie, but if the following is still active, then they can't hurt anybody else because they have to get a hold of their oracles before they can start making new ones.
Interesting. So you fear your gods.
I'm supposed to.
Fascinating. But sad.
It can be. I
Wow.
don't understand Vought, and I wish I knew more. I wish I could approach my relationship with Vought with a brighter mind, but this is the only deity I have, and I made no choice in who it was. So I have to find out for myself what that means for me.
Yeah.
But you are concerned about a short temper. I can honestly say that you do an excellent job of hiding that.
Thank you. I can't say the same for those orcs and others that received my wrath, but I appreciate it, and I seek penance by just trying to, well, bring more into her fold, as she brought me in. I don't know what my parents worshipped. I was too young, too small to really understand. But when they picked me up and found me, they took me in, not a second thought. I did think it was a little much sometimes, but keeping blessed and blessed, I don't understand it. I can't say that I know all the mysteries, but I try. And it feels like my parents' love. I think that's why I keep coming back to Saloon. Sad, I know. Shameful.
I disagree.
But... No, it makes me weak.
No. I mean, weakness is its own idea, but I think that you're incredibly strong for who you are. And I think that even in a losing battle, you still choose to stay and fight and protect the people around you. And that's very heroic. And I think that any god or goddess or being, deity or otherwise, I think that you trying should be enough for them.
Yes, and you as well. I believe that your actions towards your fellow adventurers and also just trying to find a way of peace through instead of conflict, I'm sure the gods see that. My goddess as well. I'm sure that you are blessed by more than you know. Just
I hope
because
so.
you were claimed by Vought does not mean you were owned by them. Because you have to choose to give your worship to. You know, followers of Selune, we do that through many various forms. You know, some people like to just dance. That's how they worship. It's a little much for me, personally, but it's exciting, you know? So, I don't know. One of these times, I would love to take you to one of the events at the temple. Really feel the love.
I think I'd like to see that.
And at that point,
But-
as if to punctuate, the cat gets up and walks across the bar and stands next to the witness's glasses, looks up at the witness and meows.
Squishy.
And Adrian, myself, and the orc come back singing a dwarven drinking song.
Right. I'm explaining to them, dwarven theology. I'm like, it's more of an ethos than really a religion. Moradin made us from dirt or something.
Oh no! I nudged the orc and say, he said Moradin, and we take a drink.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Oh, hang on, and I go and I get 2 more drinks because we've already drank the 2 that we were bringing back for our compatriots, and I put the 2 new ones down. I'm like, burp. There you go.
So
What were you guys talking about?
you guys are you're doing you okay?
Okay.
You want a drink?
I'll take another ale.
It doesn't taste good, but if everyone else is having one, sure.
how many times have you had alcohol?
Very few.
Okay. So, did you drink the shots?
I think I sipped it, but then I put it down.
Did anyone explain to the witness that you're supposed to tank shots?
No.
No. Witness, you've got a couple of lonely drinks there. You're
It's
supposed to
like,
take them
why
in
don't
rapid succession.
Why don't you put
Oh.
a nipple on those shots?
What?
I'll pay him no mind.
Okay.
Yes. Like after me. I grab one of the shots, hand the other to her. Like this,
Uh-huh.
and then fast. No, you.
Okay.
You probably cough. You definitely make the whiskey face.
Yeah.
This is probably the first time
it's-
you've ever taken a shot.
It goes down hard.
Yeah,
I
it
couldn't tell what
burns.
you
I
were
look
drinking,
on
kid.
with
Is that a
devilish
surge?
glee.
But you not having a whole lot of alcohol, this kind of makes your fingers and the end of your nose tingle.
I mean, look.
I think most
I know
concerningly, my vision does start to blur a little bit.
you haven't had many of those. I will tell you from experience, they get better the more you take them, or at least they get less worse the more you drink.
Oh, okay.
Really, it tastes better as the night progresses.
All right.
Because your tongue gets numb, is what we're saying.
Think of
So
it
you
like
feel-
medicine, but for your soul.
I'm just nursing my my beer, and I say, but don't feel like you have to finish them or anything. It's if it's your first time, you probably want to take it a little slow.
We can also drink them for you.
I instantly reach over and grab one and hand one to hand one over, and I'm like, yes, that's a great idea. And Sweets and I finish 2 of these shots, leaving 1 for you.
How many shots are there?
I've
think
counted.
'Cause
three is
Sweets
what
and
I
I-
said.
What is that, 5
Speeds-
so far?
Yeah, Sweets and I went through 2 out of the original 3.
Oh yeah, okay,
Correct.
5. Yeah, all right, whatever.
Yeah, as
And
everybody
2 just.
I do.
We're all
wanna-
like, have you tried one? And we're all like assuming you've never had one, and meanwhile you've had 3 because we've all been forcing you to drink them.
The gentleman over at the other end of the bar got the shot for you. It's the
Right,
cat.
yeah. Squishy, are you buying drinks for people?
The cat just shrugs.
I pet Squishy.
Yeah, I guess I will try doing the second shot.
Okay. This time, let's have you roll a Constitution save to see if you cough.
Oh, I love it.
Where did it go? I don't have a token on the board, that's why.
A natural 1 means that you spit it up into the candle on the table and it sets us all on fire.
We've all died.
Just roll it from
Thank
your
you.
sheet. It'll show up in the log.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I did. I'll try again.
Do it. Do it. Chug, chug,
Not-
chug, chug.
It's not showing up.
Yeah, suddenly it's a John Hughes movie.
Just roll a d20 plus 1 in chat. That might be easier.
Yeah.
Do it.
Or don't give in to peer pressure and don't drink.
Damn it! I did the thing again! Sorry.
You are slashed instead of slashed hard.
Yeah, she's trying to find the d20 subreddit. That's a 13. I want to say, because this is only your second time taking a shot, I wanted to set the DC at 15, so you cough a little, but not as much, and it doesn't burn as bad on the way down. However, you're starting to feel buzzed now.
But it's getting easier.
And honestly, it kind of feels
Yeah.
nice. You feel like some of the daily worry and stress that's constantly over you is abating a little.
You guys are really selling me on alcoholism.
Yeah, and you're feeling like you're gonna make irresponsible decisions and ruin your marriage. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, wait till you get fire ale. That stuff is wonderful.
Fire ale?
Mm-hmm. It's as spicy as it sounds.
Oh my... Doesn't it burn?
That's
Well,
the
that's
point.
it's in the name.
Not me.
Oh,
So,
fair enough.
Someone's bragging.
I mean, I've only drank it with other tieflings.
Was that like whiskey that's literally on fire?
Mm. You know, they don't have Fireball yet, so.
They don't have Mr. Worldwide here?
Aw.
I feel like being the rogue that's actually not so bad. I'll slide her some shot glasses full of water and give the witness a little wink. You're welcome.
A little reprieve.
Thank you. I go back to sipping it. This time, clearly not cringing.
So apps? Should we get apps?
I hear they have
Some
good
tapas.
mozzarella sticks.
How do we want to split this? Do we just want to? You guys want to Venmo me, or how do you want to do this?
I think the witness has it, right? She's
Should we
got
get some
that.
tapas? Should we get some tapas?
Yeah, for the
Witness has
table.
that.
For the table. If I get some, will you eat it?
Thank you for understanding my reference.
Okay. Do you guys continue to drink? Is everyone gonna get sloshed, or you guys gonna
No.
call it before then?
I will call it before then.
I'm gonna call it before then, yeah.
Okay.
I
Then,
am also gonna call
because
it.
I'm
I'm
an
gonna assume
adult.
then that
We're
everyone goes and
beat
takes
up.
a long rest, right?
Very beat up, yes.
So everybody,
Yes,
please hit the
indeed.
long rest button.
Because I almost died a bunch of times recently.
Yeah, it's becoming an
Delightful, my
everyday
first
thing.
hangover.
No, you only drank 2 shots and maybe a beer. You drank some water in between. I think you're probably okay. The witness
I
is
have
what?
anemia.
Oh, that's true, isn't it? I'll tell you what, roll me a saving throw.
Constitution?
Constitution again.
Alright. So it's whatever this is,
D20
+1.
+1. You were real hungover the next day. You're like miserable hungover. It's actually not that bad, but you've never had a hangover before, so all of because you're overthinking it, everything is like amplified.
Thank God we're only looking for a hat.
Amplified.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
Ken, amplified.
It
Everything's
seemed-
amplified.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Scary before, but now you're terrifying. Fucking absolutely terrifying.
I like how your mic clipped at the same time, like it was just perfect. You're like amplified, and like I heard it, I was like,
Yeah, I think I'm just like worming around on the floor, writhing in pain.
just my eyes, all
Your
of them,
head-
the ones I didn't
your
even know
head
about.
hurts.
The world
Just have a
is
Light
bad.
off.
It's a
Yeah.
bad
Oh
place.
man,
Terrible
you
headache.
could, yeah, all the light coming in from all the your like just
You
I
feel
think
like
I
you want to
definitely-
wear the Prophet's patch so that it shuts out some of the headache.
I think I definitely have a panic attack in my room. Just
We come in to get you, and you have
way
on 5 pairs of
overstimulated.
sunglasses.
did
Don't
somebody say 5 pairs of sunglasses?
don't,
it's like
don't,
that meme where they're
don't
just
tempt me,
taking
I
them
shouldn't
off.
do it.
I've
Oh
got
my
more.
Especially the ones that have the fake googly eyes that like pop out. That just
Oh, I should do
Yeah.
that.
You should get a pair of those. You have that one really big, oversized pair of sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, like the
I've
big
got a
clown
couple of
ones.
those, but
yeah.
yeah.
Gotta get you those like dun, 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 those like thug glasses. The ones where it looks like the meme, but they're actual. I have a pair. They're great. That's what you need. Just anytime you do Eldritch Blast, it's just na 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 na. Like. Sorry. Snoop
Eldritch
Dogg is
looks.
always playing. Yeah, right. Eldritch looks. Yeah, slay that Eldritch Blast.
In any case,
Yes, queen.
at some point you finally get everyone out of bed and get some breakfast in all of you, at which point the hangover begins to abate. You feel much better, once you get a little bit of protein and stuff, some electrolytes.
Greasy food.
Yes, that.
You can have my bacon.
Bacon and eggs.
You're gonna want those links. You're gonna want to get a good base of sausage links in you before you start eating the eggs.
And there's this porridge too. Believe me, you'll want it.
I don't know about this alcohol, guys.
It was
I
fun
don't know how
last
I feel
night.
about this. This booze you're selling me.
I mean, who cares if you want to literally die right now? It was fun last night.
Yeah, but it's kind of scary when the main thing you rely on is your vision, and then that starts to get not great, and you
Huh.
can't rely on your other senses because those are also dull. It's
Well, it's certainly
it's
something
just-
you have to plan. Right.
The thing about drinking
Drink
is
responsibly,
you shouldn't
everybody.
overthink it.
drink responsibly.
Drink water.
Definitely don't try to, drink and ride a horse,
No.
or whatever the D&D
I think that's
equivalent
illegal
of
in a
drinking
state.
and driving is.
Right? Yeah.
Don't
I
do
think-
that.
No.
No, like
Ace-
drinking and
They
unicycling.
would drive a car.
Player knowledge versus character knowledge. I'm 6.5 years sober, so.
But apparently it's okay to I'm not going to say.
I know you can. Don't drink and broomstick, okay? No.
Yeah.
I was
Don't
going to say
drink
drink and drive.
Unless it's that, unless it's that
Wheel.
Hogwarts broomstick that got recalled. Call back.
No.
I don't even want to show you my flaming wand.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
live.
In
Guys,
any case, right about the time that you all
we're
finish breakfast,
streaming.
a pair of soldiers stroll into the tavern and summon you to the inner keep.
We
Oh,
were just
uh,
talking. It's
All
okay.
right, Sergeant. I grab my coffee and I'm like, "Can I get a cup to go?" All right, no, all right, let me just finish. And I put it down. I'm like, and I put it down.
All right, we'll come.
Are
I guess.
We've all
are we
finished
in
our
trouble?
Here,
right?
put your hand
You
on
are
my
not in
shoulder,
trouble,
witness.
but the Castellan wants to see you.
Put your hand on my
Maybe an
shoulder,
update.
witness, and you can keep your eyes closed as we walk over that way. It's
I
gonna
would
be
like to
bright
keep.
outside.
I would like to keep my. Wait, it's gonna be what? Why would it
Really
be bright? What? What do you mean? The door opens. Ah!
Yep. The brightness of 1,000 flaring suns comes pouring in on your many eyes. Your every neuron burns with pain.
Like, did I smell bacon?
Toast? I smell burnt toast.
Why is the world so cruel?
No, just close your eyes and put your hand on my shoulder. We'll get you there, lass. It'll be okay. And just this sobbing eldritch horror, is being led through the.
I don't look like it. I don't look like an eldritch horror right now. I just look like a person with a lot of scars.
With your many eyes.
Yeah.
My many eyes are closed. I just have two right now.
Okay, witness, if you say so. Somebody put a blanket up.
Yes. Just try to give shade with our tall figures.
Honestly, by
moving
this
into the
time,
keep.
like, it doesn't really hurt your eyes too much.
Wants to see us.
Well, in the first place, I already do have a light sensitivity because my pupils are permanently dilated.
Makes sense.
Right, but most of the other ones are closed by now.
Yeah. But still, owie.
Hi, Chihuahua.
In any case, you make your way into the inner keep, and you find now all of the soldiers, instead of drilling, they are again at parade rest, all standing at attention. The Castellan stands at the head of them, and as you approach, she motions for you to approach her so that she can speak to you without the goblins and the soldiers and everyone hearing. You can see the goblins are sort of meandering back in their little prison area, but now the cage, the front door to the prison is locked. As you approach the Castellan, she tells you that the goblins have been here for less than 24 hours, and some of them have already been caught stealing.
Okay, well, isn't that on them?
Well, of course it is. I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Is there
That's
some way
pretty
we can
normal.
help with that?
That's unfortunate.
That's an
Should we
excellent
talk
question.
to them?
Well, that really just kind of depends. How do you feel about them stealing?
Well, certainly we, pro stealing.
What if I told you the only thing that they stole was bread and cheese?
Did you not feed them enough?
Oh, we fed them.
Are they hoarding it to maybe get to the outside?
That's what we're thinking. They probably want to just stockpile a little bit.
Makes sense. That's how they live in the caves. They stockpile grains and other things
I'm
and
sure it's a defense
spoils.
mechanism, sure.
How much did they steal? What's the cost?
Oh, it's not that significant. I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay.
Well, my question is, what do you think we should do with them?
Teach them to cook.
And farm. We could use a farm outside the keep.
Interesting.
So we should pardon them for their quote-unquote crimes.
Well, do they understand how things work here? I mean...
Yeah.
They do.
And what about those who were guilty of the crimes themselves? Or are they,
Well, to their credit, many more of them didn't get caught stealing. The few that did. I mean, we haven't even given them so much as a slap on the wrist. We even let them keep the food.
It almost seems like they have a set of skills that may be employable.
I agree.
perhaps
That's why.
let us talk to them about who they steal from. Maybe
Well,
they can focus their attention on.
I've sort of got a plan that may not be necessary. I just wanted to hear what you thought, since you were the ones responsible for bringing them here.
Well, we were responsible for bringing one of them here, and the rest followed, and we couldn't stop them.
Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
They want to stick
We do get
together,
a
which
lot of-
we can't blame.
We do get a lot of credit for obtaining the collective when we're really just pulling the one.
I feel like there's a Star Trek reference in there somewhere.
I
Needs of the
wouldn't
many
know.
outweigh
Needs of the
the
many or
needs of
something.
the few.
Yep. Churchill. Quote.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few,
You.
Or the one.
or the one.
Well, Castilian, what were you thinking? You obviously had a thought that you wanted to
I
present.
do, but I don't believe in spoilers. I think you'll like this as a surprise too. It's gonna take me a few hours to put this together.
I do believe that they could be of better use in our employ, but we also understand, as being almost like refugees ourselves, what it's like to have nobody believe in you and have to look out for yourself. So if we can give them the kind of security that they need, I think they could be very, very valuable to us.
Then I suppose you'll probably like my plan once it comes to fruition. Goblins are gonna goblin. We're not faulting
Yeah.
them for that. We'd really like for them what the orcs have found for themselves here. But like I said, that's gonna take a little bit of careful planning. Give me a couple hours. I'll summon you back to the keep when I've gotten all of my ducks in a row.
Oh, I didn't know there would be ducks. I love ducks.
Oh, good. good. Hey, if I could ask,
I just start shivering at the word ducks.
I feel
When-
like a
when
duck
we-
should just land on Cadron's head and just sit there.
of course,
I forgot about the duck thing with your character.
Ugh.
when we arrived at the keep, we spoke with the guild master, and they seemed very, I don't know, influential, powerful.
Money can
They
buy you
also
a whole
seemed
lot
a
in
little
this world.
shady. Yeah,
Yes,
that seemed a
indeed.
little shady.
But what I'm wondering is,
I mean,
is how much
matching
influence-
outfits?
How much influence do they actually have on the, for instance, the orcs that we brought back?
Oh, I can't speak to whether or not the orcs are undergoing any private deals, but I can't imagine that any of them are members of the guild. I think most of the orcs that are here have found employment with the guards, some with the
Guards.
smithy.
I see.
It's their
Well,
way.
That's good to hear, actually.
is there anything we can do to help with your plans?
Not
Any
unless any of you are
preparation?
expert chefs.
I am not. I am more about making pots and pans than actually cooking with them.
Then I'm afraid you're going to have to leave this one to me.
I feel it's in good hands then, Castellan.
At that point, she nods, closes the visor of her helmet, and walks back into the upper keep, the innermost.
She's a formidable woman.
That seemed like an overtly informationless discussion, don't you think?
I do feel like this meeting could have been an email.
Yeah, she could have just sent the raven, right?
Yep.
Well, okay. I mean, she has a plan, and we will see what that plan is. Hopefully, to the benefit of our guests. I don't know what to call these people. They just followed us here. We didn't ask them.
We should maybe see if we need any supplies, refill anything that we've used, ration-wise, whatnot.
Yeah.
I did use a healing potion on our paladin.
Quite
I'm not-
handy, those.
I'm not pointing fingers, Terry. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
Wait, what finger is there to point? There's only one paladin.
What am I doing?
Just, I'm not saying you wasted our money. I'm just saying that I did spend a healing potion on you. That's all.
It wasn't a waste. Come
I
on.
You got another
Appreciate it.
330 something gold, so
Actually, more than that. Plus, we
Also-
also have silver and copper and other things that we can turn in for gold.
well,
Yes.
right. I was
Cool
counting the
bowl.
273 silver and the 321 copper as about 30 gold.
Yes.
We have the cool goblin bowl that it
Up
was
from
all in.
before as
too.
well.
Right.
We
Uh,
barely converted
But
one
this,
of
this
them
last
over.
time was about 330.
If there are any more healing potions, the last one was 50 gold. That's not out of our reach for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There are more healing potions available.
Let us go to the place.
Yes. I agree.
All
I
of
think you want to go
minerals.
to
I
the
too wish to
provisioner
go
for
to
that.
the place.
Oh, oh boy, a place.
The
The place with
99,
the things and the stuffs.
the 99-cent store.
99 copper store.
For now.
Could have just
The-
waited. There's a 98
The-
copper store just down the street.
9 Electrum store. It never took off. Everyone hates Electrum.
Who uses Electrum?
So yeah, we should definitely get more of those potions.
Probably rope too. I would imagine we've used all of our rope
A lot.
tying up goblins.
Well, I mean, you
Oil,
just untied
bombs?
it when you were done with
Yeah.
it.
Not sure the rope has ever been a usable resource.
A consumable resource, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you untie the knots in them.
Oh, and remember, we got a couple scrolls. One is for cure wounds, another one was for hold person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Kadrin is the only one who can use the hold person scroll. So
Gotcha.
he's holding on to that. I don't remember what you guys did with the cure wound scroll.
Yeah, it was either
I-
me
I
or
don't- I don't-
Adrian.
I look
Maybe.
among the commoners if there are, any commoners that I want to hold. Sorry.
Hold me, baby.
Hold me, never let me go until you.
Right. So, pick
Don't
up
run
some of
away,
these
ma'am. Or I'll
potions. How
use
much
my
for the potions?
scroll.
50
Only I
gold
had that in
apiece.
junior high.
How many potions should we get?
Well, we should at least get one, because we still have the one.
Yeah. I mean, let's get 2. Who know? I mean, we're big spenders now, right?
Yeah.
What
I
if-
suppose, yeah.
Hear me out. What if we were to get 3 so that in the situation where somebody who doesn't have healing spells can heal somebody who's downed while also still having access to something that can heal themselves?
We may not have an unlimited number of healing spells.
That's just crazy talk.
So
Okay.
you could spend
3
150 gold to get 3 more healing potions, and then everyone would have one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'd still have 720 or $730 left over. Or gold, sorry.
And now hear me out. We could invest that into the Dart Frog Fund. And
Do you
Trying to
have a
get people to
perspective-
join your MLM.
Now
was
listen
my
here,
job,
sharks.
dang it.
What's your stance on global warming as a corporation?
we invest heavily in sustainable blah blah blah.
All right,
We invest
so
heavily
three,
in warming.
3 healing potions.
Yeah,
Yes.
3, 150. That would give all of us 1, and we are all set. I think. Do we want to get like alchemist fire or something like that?
Do we want to get a dog?
Do we want to get a dog?
Wait, do they have
Is that an option?
familiars,
You actually
dude?
can buy like a mastiff
You
or something
can.
like that.
And they're pretty
But-
awesome if you train them.
But then we end up, having to bury it when it dies inevitably, and I don't want to have
Wow.
to bury a dog in game.
Wah wah
A
wah.
mastiff is actually it's intended to be a mount if you're like a gnome or something like that.
But
Cool.
but it can carry like saddlebags and
Yeah.
carry stuff.
But then
Now
if
the
you want
dog
that, you
carries
can
the
also get a
coin.
horse.
But you can't bring a horse.
A
in
horse would be
dungeon.
useful.
Right, a dog can go in a dungeon with you, and a horse can't.
Yeah, but then you don't want the dog dying.
That's true.
At least it's a good meal. I
Maybe
can't
we take a
believe
look
you
around
said
and
that,
see what's-
Fia. Why did you say that? That's terrible.
Yeah, Fia, why
What
would you?
did I
eat-
say?
You can't eat dogs. Wait,
What?
that didn't sound like her at all. Huh?
You like Dax?
Like
like-
dags.
You like ducks?
Oh, dogs.
Oh, dogs. Gorgeous George.
I'll do it for the
But what
cannibal.
other
Periwinkle blue.
are there other like familiars and things for sale? Possibly, I don't know.
The familiars come
Well,
from the
familiars are
casting of the
summonable.
spell.
He's just
I'm-
talking.
Yeah.
Pets. Sorry.
Maybe,
Ugh.
maybe we just look around the marketplace and see like what kind of weapons they got, what kind of armor.
They've got
Yeah, are
everything
there
you can
any
find in the player's
knickknacks?
handbook.
Okay,
Yay.
so here's the thing. You guys have
Ooh.
chain mail. There is actually banded mail, which is an additional AC point, and that is
Or you could just save up for plate, which is armor class 18 by itself, 20 with a shield.
yeah, but plate is like 1,500
Correct.
gold.
But
Yeah.
then once you buy the banded mail, you're not going to be able to sell it back.
True.
Well, that's just
That's such a racket. You lose 30% of the value of your banded mail as soon
As
as you
soon as
walk
it
off
leaves
the
out
lot.
the showroom.
Yeah, as soon as you walk
How
out
much
of the
money do we have
armor,
again?
Showroom.
730 or something? Is that right?
Yeah, we're halfway there,
Oh damn!
Living on a prayer.
ish.
I was gonna.
Although we did spend
Oh.
150 gold just now. So.
I was gonna suggest that we get half plate armor for one person.
Half plate
could.
is actually only AC 15,
Uh,
and that
We
still
could.
gives disadvantage on
Oh
stealth checks.
hell no! It wants me to buy it now. Oh hell no!
What?
I mean, that's what
Oh
it is.
hell no!
oh, I found a workaround with that.
That's crazy. I used to just like go to the PDF, and now it's like, oh, do you want to pay $30? And I'm like, for a PDF, like from
What
2014,
What are,
Sorry.
what are you talking about?
the player's handbook. I was just trying to get like a fucking
Just look it
go
up
to
on
just
5.2.
Oh.
reference because I don't have it on my like thing.
So Ken hasn't shared his player's handbook with you? That's terrible. Ken.
It should be in the
Wow.
campaign if it's there.
Wow, Ken, that's really selfish of you. not to share your-
Excuse
Yeah, because
me,
I would
what?
withhold something like that.
yeah.
Just look it up on 5e.tools. It's free there.
I know, but that's like another window, and I gotta. Ugh,
Yeah, but it's all just text. It loads super fast.
for you. I'm all being sassy.
I wasn't gonna say
How is
anything.
this not shared? It should be shared, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I own it myself, so I don't know.
Sharing stuff disabled in this campaign or something weird?
They've changed a lot of things, Wizards of the Coast. So it's not you, it's like them trying to just like, more money.
Bastardos.
Oh, I got some colorful words for them.
Yeah, well, Hasbro's fucking up real bad right now. The entire world is pissed off at them for how they're handling Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah.
So much so that Larian has decided that they're not going to make any expansions for Baldur's Gate 3. Literally
saw.
the most successful video game of all time. Fucking idiots.
They're just drop the ball.
How awesome would it be if Larian decided to purchase Dungeons and Dragons
That would
from
be so
Hasbro?
sick.
So
That's the
good.
move. That would be
Yes.
dope.
Yes.
And if
And-
Larian
and-
just took the
Hasbro would
brand
let
away
it
from
go.
Hasbro. Ha ha ha.
And if Larian did that, the number of people that would just purchase stuff just because they're
Yeah,
happy
because it's
that
Larian
Larian's
instead of
attached.
Hasbro. I think the D&D community would instantly double its size back to its original size.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how much is plate mail?
1,500.
Yeah, see,
Or
I'm
they
just
could lose a lot of money because,
telling about
they're
it.
not
It
published.
doesn't give me any info on like how much anything costs, which is
Where are you looking?
5e tools.
It's there. The cost is right there. How are you looking it up?
I went to items.
Yeah. So in the upper window there, right? Just look up plate.
Yeah, I looked up like plate, and all I could see was like plate armor of etherealness, plate
Oh,
armor.
no,
plate
you're looking at the bottom. So if you
fellowship.
look above, if you just kind of scroll up to the top of the page, there's like 2 scroll bars. The one at the
Oh, I
bottom
see.
has all the
Plate
magic
armor.
items.
I see mundane.
Yeah.
That's what I was like scrolling, and I was like, I'm not seeing a single cost. No, it's because it just had weight. That's why.
Yep.
Oh wait, so platinum's worth 500 gold?
No. Platinum is worth 10 gold pieces a piece. 1 platinum piece.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about the trade goods, so that's okay. So one
Because we have
pound
so much of
something?
it we've collected, yeah.
Well, right, okay, so you see where it says platinum trade good 500 gold pieces 1 pound?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
so
per pound?
1 coin, or I'm sorry, it takes 50 coins to be 1 pound, right? So
Okay.
yeah, it's one platinum piece, 1 platinum coin is 10 gold.
Oh, okay, okay. Because we have like 13 platinum.
That's another 130 gold.
Okay. Oh shit.
What are we looking to buy?
You just want to see what's there, right?
Rod of Power, 1 gold. Yes, please.
You mean Rod of Lordly Might?
Yes. Well, I call it Rod of Power. I guess
It's just a good job pencil.
That's right.
I need a calculator. I'm literally so bad at math, guys.
I think they make those. It's okay.
It's like I'm your coin purse, but this magical coin purse needs a calculator, so.
Paladin of the Abacus.
I'm
Yes.
over here just like in a corner with the fucking.
Your paladin is an actuary.
So I literally went to an AI bot today to ask it a math problem, and the whole time I was thinking, this thing is like cutting edge technology doing 1980s.
Right.
It's probably like you're a
Oh my
freak
god.
idiot.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But they did get the question right.
Oh yeah, you got it right.
Well, it's like
How
when
long
we
did it
use,
take?
$5 million mainframes to play 20 questions and be like, oh wow, this is so cool.
Not only did it get it right, but it explained why it was right. So.
But did it do a better job than Wolfram Alpha?
Wolfram
Wow.
Alpha would just give you the answer.
No, it has a full
ChatGPT
explanation to all
could-
its answers.
Well, ChatGPT seems to feel like it needs to explain everything.
Yeah. So, where are we?
Mhm.
You are currently at the provisioners.
I was gonna say, is there anything else we
Stuff.
want?
Well,
Nothing comes to mind.
yeah, I don't know.
I just make anything I need usually.
I don't think we're going up against a horde of undead, so maybe holy water's not.
I was thinking about the holy water too. Yeah.
We've got 20 hobgoblins that pulled their arrows back at us. Anything we can get that might help us with that situation.
I mean, I'm not aware of a anti-arrow potion.
Okay.
Keg of alchemist fire?
I mean,
Keg of alchemist fire, isn't that like 500?
Yeah, I
or
saw that on
something?
there. I was like, Jesus Christ. So a flask is 50, but if you get a keg, it just has a dash. They're just like, figure it out.
um, none of you people know how to cast arcane spells, or else.
What do
we
you
could,
mean, you people?
You know,
The
you
witness
people.
does.
What do you mean, arcane spells?
Oh, yeah. Somebody give her a pamphlet. Because a scroll of fireball would be amazing with those hobgoblins if they didn't want to cooperate.
I have to
I
have the
don't
spell
know.
slots.
So
It has
Not
to be
if
in your
it's a
spell
spell.
list.
our fallback position on negotiating is fireball.
But what about potions? You can just use potions, right?
You also
yeah,
can't
but
buy magic items at a store.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. You're
So-
finding them. Not at the store, anyway.
So we can be like, hey guys, I guess you don't want to negotiate with us. That's fine.
Could you cluster up, please?
Yes, everyone in
If
that
you get
corner,
one
please.
corner.
Yeah.
Say cheese.
And everyone smile.
Hold on, it's blurry. I need you all to think with like one mind, okay? You're all scared of the same thing, okay? It's terrifying. All right. Say ah.
There's gonna be a flash.
All right, so
There's
we're,
going to be
we're
a
done
little
with-
bit of pressure.
We're
We
done
could
with the
also get
goblins.
like wyvern poison, stuff like that. Oh no, it's way too expensive. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still.
We're probably good. We're probably
Yeah.
okay. Maybe we hold off.
It just feels so naked right now at this level.
That's that level
We'll
2
we'll
life.
be
Did somebody
we'll,
say naked
we'll
saloon?
beef up.
Level 2. Wait,
Alright.
did we level up? Because I thought we were
Not
still
yet.
at 2.
Yeah, you're still
Not
level
yet.
Okay.
2. That's
Yep.
that level
I-
2 life.
I guess we go back for the kobolds.
Yeah, go look for a hat.
Okay.
Yep.
As you're on your way out to the front door of the keep to go out the drawbridge, you are intercepted by a runner. The Castellan's plan has come to fruition, and your presence is requested at the inner keep bailey.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Oh, all right.
What timing?
If you were just a minute later, we'd be down the road.
Oh no, we're already across the bridge. Oh no, I guess we can't go see the
Oh
Castellan.
no,
Oh
we
no.
can hear you. What were you saying? Oh god.
What? No, I'm too far away.
So you come to the inner bailey courtyard, and you find a bunch of soldiers again at parade rest. The Castellan standing on the inside near the mess hall, and motioning you inside.
I guess-
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
As you enter, you find a very large table with a mess of chairs at it, and a banquet prepared.
Oh,
Hmm.
food. That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Castellan,
Who made all this?
she's got her visor open. She smiles and says, "Don't get too excited. It's not for you."
Oh,
Figured.
She smiles widely. And at that point, one at a time, goblins start to come in, blindfolded, all being led by the hand by soldiers.
the taste test.
Hmm.
One at a time, the goblins are seated at the table. And then all together, their blindfolds are removed. The Castellan, holding a book, utters in somewhat broken goblin that food is not to be stolen but to be shared, and it belongs to all citizens of the keep. In the future, no theft of food will be necessary. The goblins are stunned for a long moment, until their leader stands up and takes the Maglubiet symbol, the amulet, from around his neck and drops it to the ground. He then grabs a chicken leg and a goblin wine and calls it Castellan before taking a bite and a long pull. The goblins all follow suit, and in a moment, when the quality of the cuisine washes over their palates, the goblins all begin to cry tears of joy.
I mean,
We made them all cry.
We tried to give
Oh,
them
they're
before.
happy.
It appears to
This
you
is the second time in the last 24 hours that somebody has burst into tears.
It appears to all of you that they've never had cuisine of this caliber. And they're very much enjoying themselves.
Well, that's good. That's good. We've got.
Well met.
I'm gonna make note of any fruits or vegetables that I see on the table that I've never tried before.
Once the commotion starts to die down, they point out some empty seats at the table towards the end. It's like with the super long table that goes all the way across the room kind of deal. And they motion for you to sit if you feel like it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. I'll tell the goblins next to me, if you think this is good, wait till you try steak.
I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
And I think that's probably a pretty good logical place for us to stop for the evening before you guys go out and try and tangle with some kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
we dig in. We sit down and have a meal with our goblin refugees.
Mm-hmm. Possibly
Okey-dokey.
get to know a couple of them.
Probably yes, over passing the salt in the gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if anybody's
Keith has
actually
not turned
watching this
into
at any
Olive
point,
Garden.
that means you're watching on our YouTube channel because there's not really a whole lot of people in Twitch chat. But thanks for watching, we're Crit Cats. We'll be back again next week with another episode, and in the meantime, if you want to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we'll have some goodies for you there. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Oh yeah, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm
Yep.
Two Sword Samurai. We'll see all of you next week.
Whoop whoop.
By the moon.
Naked.